my community, my Sangha. I hope you're having an amazing day. Keith, Bob, and I have had a good day. We had some cheese dip for breakfast. Now that I think about it, we went for a walk. Came back and had some sandwiches for lunch. And I figured I would come on and connect with you amazing people. Offer my experience, strength, and hope. As I say, it's the weekend. I lose count of days now. And not for long because, hey Marie, how are you? I just realized how laggy it looks, huh? It's super blurry on my phone. It might be because of the dual streaming. I know last time I had to end up disconnecting it. We'll give it a minute and see. How are you today, Marie?
Sure, your video settings.
Yeah, it says that I can double.
1080.
It says 1080. If you dual stream from your phone, it won't take off of the Wi-Fi box.
It's already streamed now, so I can.
You can shut that computer down.
Yeah, but you don't shut down.
I know, but I don't know how to explain it. I don't know a little better. Good. Were you able to get some sleep last night? And do you want to read today, Maria? I'm glad you're feeling a little better. Oh, you didn't sleep. Yeah, I know you were on my live for a while. Okay. I'll do a read for you. Do you just want a general read or a specific thing, a specific topic, or just general? A general? Oh, thank you, Y. I'm going to write your name down in case you want to read. I appreciate you hitting that thumbs up button. That means a lot to me. It's going wonderful. Thank you. How's your day? Okay, Marie, I'm going to read for you. Okay, sweetie. Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this community. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this day. I said you guide my cards and my words for Marie, as Marie's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. I call upon Marie's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with just words of love, clarity, enlightenment, wealth, health, and prosperity. One rises, we all rise. Marie. Messages from Marie. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Marie. Oh, you too, Y. That's so sweet. Lots of love and respect. Namaste. Hey, Yash. My health is not good. Oh, can you tell me how to heal? Starts with your mind, okay, sweetie? But I'll write you down for a reading, okay? Hey, Devin. I'm going to write your name down, okay? Thank you, Y. I appreciate that. If you want to stick around, I'll do a reading for you after Marie. You're actually second on my list. All right, Marie, you have the 9 of Cups. I trust in the flow of life. And I know my internet was a little laggy, so I don't know if it's very clear. But you know, the crystal power cards aren't as detailed as the forest one. Wish is granted. So, Marie, this is the wishing card. Wish is granted. A wish or dream come true is the meaning of this happy nine. You can manifest what you desire, whether it's love, friendship, wealth, security, work, or creative opportunities. When you receive what you want and need, you are generous with others. Sharing your good luck, your optimism, and positive attitude helps to raise other ups. And I know I've seen that even on this platform, Marie. It's very genuine, your energy. You see how life flows and appreciate what you have. So this is like a manifestation card, you know? It's like keep working on those inner thoughts and doing the next right thing, and everything will just start to flow to you, okay? Hey, Serene, I'm going to write your name down, okay? Rose, welcome. I'm going to write your name down. Oh, it's clear? Okay, good. What a lovely day. Hey, I'm going to write your name down for a read if you want one. All right, Marie, behind that, you have the judgment card. I look back with my compassion for myself. So if you're doing healing work, shadow work, did you have this the other day? I can't remember if it was you or not, but if you're doing any reflecting on the past, this is a card telling you just to be gentle and kind to yourself and self-reflection, okay? I am. What a lovely day. I am reading for free. I wrote your name down, so if you're able to stick around, I'll read for you, okay, sweetie? Marie, judgment offers an opportunity to assess your actions before moving on to a new life phase. You may decide to give a relationship or a situation a second chance. The past may come back to you in the form of memories, and there could be an opportunity to release old emotions. At a spiritual level, the card is showing a spiritual awakening. So, yes, thank you for validating that. So when you look back on the past, always look back with compassion for yourself. And this is with the manifestation card coming and then the judgment card, Marie, I can tell you're really doing the inner work, you know, to process your thoughts and your emotions. And that's part of ascension. You're welcome. What a lovely day. And then behind that, you have the King of Wands. I'm successful in all I do. This is a card validating the process that you're going through right now, Marie. Because you're choosing to do the shadow work and to heal yourself, you're ascending and you're powerful. You're finding your power. You're waking up. A lot of us are asleep for so long, you know. Hey, Gajin, welcome back. I'm going to write your name down in case you want to read. Yes. Namaste from the States. It is Ash. It is Ash. Join me. Return Milka with gift. I'm not sure what that means, sweetie. It is Ash. I'll write your name down, though. That's what I'm doing. God is validating that. Exactly. Most of us don't want to do that work. But through the shadow work is how we get more connected to God. The King of Wands, ambition, inspiration. Look how powerful he is. And success. As an individual in your reading, the king is expressive, dedicated, and passionate with an entrepreneurial spirit. As a situation, the card represents following your ambition and being supported as you do so. So follow your dreams. Do those projects that bring you happiness. You may be feeling inspired to stand apart from the crowd, seeking ingenious ways to expand your network and deepen your knowledge of the world. The message is take the lead, dare to be different, and publicize what you do. It's a card of success. This is a success in business projects and positive outlook on finances and love. And all of that's happening, Marie, because you're changing your mindset. You're getting the manifestation card and the judgment card because you're doing that deep work. So thank you, Marie, for letting me read for you. And thank you for always being a part of my Sangha, my community. You're part of my soul tribe. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, the like button. Howdy. How are you? I think I heard the like button in one of your lives, didn't I? Aw, you come off a keep up side, huh? I wrote your name down in case you want a reading. All right, why? You're next. If you're still here, if you would like a reading, I can read for you. Thank you, Marie. That was a very beautiful reading. You have Temperance on the bottom of the deck, Marie. Remember, that's a card of just remembering to balance. Because when we do shadow work, it can be a whole thing, right? So God's reminding you through the card of Temperance to remember to stay balanced in that process. Okay? Well, in everything we do, right? I got you loaded on both. Aw. Thank you. That is so kind. You don't have to do that, and you did. Thank you, the like button. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. All right, I have Y, and then Yash, and then Devin. So Y, Yash, and Devin are next on my list. Y, Yash, and I'm going to give them a minute, see if they're still here. Hey, unicorn. Yes, just like life balance. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I have your name down, what? I do. You're a little bit further down the list, but I got your name down, sweetie, okay? Unicorn, I wrote your name down. All right. After Y, Yash, and Devin. Oh, thank you. You know, I always tell people I didn't even know when I got this that it was Ganesha. It just brought me happiness when I saw it, and I knew it was something related to Hinduism, but I didn't know what. And so I got it. And then I was even doing Ganesha mantras, and I still didn't know for some reason. And somebody would tell me in one of the lives, that's Lord Ganesha behind you. I was like, wait, what? It was so funny. All right, behind Y, Yash, and Devin, I might have lost them. After Y, Yash, and Devin, I have Serene, Rose, and then what? And what? You're pretty active. Let me see if Serene and Rose are here. And if not, then I can jump to you. It's like the embodiment, right? Yeah, kind, caring, and loving. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So Serene, Rose, and then if they're not here, so what did you want a general read or did you have a specific question? Oh, Serene's here. Okay, let me do Serene's. And then if Rose isn't here, I'll do yours next. What? Okay, what a lovely day. All right, Serene, do you have a specific question or did you just want a general read today? A New Year's reading. Okay, that sounds good. I'll do yours, yeah, after Serene, okay? I'm going to go to write it down. New Year's reading. All right. To purpose your crush. How to purpose your crush? I'm not sure what that means. How to purpose your crush. You're welcome. And Serene, just type in the chat if you have a specific one, a specific question, or in general. Draw. I'm going to write your name down, but I'm not sure about your question, sweetie. I'm going to give Serene just 1 second to write down what they want. That is Lord Ganesha behind me. Oh, there goes Serene. All right, Serene. For my love with Kusuma, ma'am, she is neglecting and hurting me, not considering me. Aw. So are y'all together currently? Punama. Punama. Thank you, Punama. I'm going to write your name down, okay? Punama. Hey, Sick. Thank you for dropping in. Y'all check out Sick Bastard's channel. Huh? Say it.
Read.
Oh, Sick. Yeah, I'll write your name down in case you want a reading, Sick. He doesn't usually, but I will write your name down. No, yes, I will. All right, Serene. All right, so I love reading. She's neglecting and hurting you, not considering you. Are y'all together, Serene? Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Serene. Does the like button have a channel? Oh, okay. For Serene. Serene seeking guidance surrounding their love. Hey, Robert. Thank you. Y'all check out Robert's channel too. Robert has a channel as well. Y'all aren't together. Okay, okay. But you're in love with this person. All right. Higher power source, creator of all. I said you guide my heart and my words for Serene. As Serene's here seeking spiritual advice surrounding their love. They say that their love is neglecting them and hurting them, not considering them. I call upon Serene's archangels, their spirit team, their divine, to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, surrounding Kusuma. How to navigate this relationship. All rises, we all rise. Thank you, divine. Serene. I saw the Fool on the bottom of the deck, which signifies new starts, new beginnings. We are not talking, can't able to move on. Yeah, okay. So the Fool is asking you, to bring closure to this. Try to reword your phrases. The like button, drop your link. Is it under the like button? I even need to sub. Is your channel under this name, the like button? If not, put your link in the chat for me, okay? Serene, try to reword your wording. Can't able to move on. You are. Say, I am able to move on. Because when we say things like I can't, we're speaking it into existence. Self-fulfilling prophecies are a thing. So you have to wake up every day and say, I will move on, okay? I will move on. So your first card is the Five of Wands. I stand my ground and look for peace. This is your higher power telling you to find the peace that you deserve, okay? Hey, Tanu, I'm going to write your name down, all right? The Five of Wands says, find your peace. You have that power, Serene. Test and challenges. This 5 is a card of intense energy, which often signifies a battle of wills. The result is that you may feel tested and struggle to be heard, which is what you're saying. But this is a show of ego. Your ego's telling you that you can't move on. The message is, do not take the situation to heart. It will soon pass. This too shall pass. So stand your ground and look for peace. Robert, you might not be able to see the other comments because I know like 9 people are coming through my channel. This is being broadcasted on my channel and Keepop's channel. So that might be why you can't see them. This is for Serene. Punama, I have you down, but you're a little bit further down the list, okay? All right, Serene. Then you have the Empress. I create what I choose naturally with joy. I create what I choose naturally with joy. Let me write y'all's names down too. All right. And Robert, I'll write your name down in case you want to read. I know some of y'all come in and just support. Samrat, I'm going to write your name down, okay? Tanu, I got your name down, all right? All right, Serene, the Empress. This is God telling you that you remember you can create your own reality. The Empress reveals that you are entering a productive, abundant life phase, but you can't do that if you're leaving this open wound, right? It says finances improve, your domestic life is harmonious, and you feel closely connected to those you care for. The card asks you to be inspired by what or whom you love the most. I create what I choose naturally and with joy. I don't think she is, Serene. God's asking you to look for peace. God's telling you to shift your mindset to that of negativity surrounding her to joy. And then your last card is the Three of Swords. I see things exactly as they are. You already said yourself that you're not in a relationship. You told her, right? But she chose no. So you kind of answered your question already, right? It's like God wants you to move on. I see things exactly as they are. That's the Three of Swords. I try not to stay too long there, right? If she's not willing to have a relationship, loss and heartbreak, hidden information comes to light, often bringing sorrow and tears. In love, the card can show betrayal, which is you're feeling betrayed right now, Serene. Overall, the 3 denotes upset and stress, and you need to take care of yourself physically and emotionally. God wants you to use this time, Serene, to take care of yourself physically and emotionally. Find your peace. When you find your peace, the person that wants to be with you, Serene, is going to come. I promise. God wants for you what you want, but you have to be open, and you can't be open if you're hung up on this one, okay? Samrat, I'm not actually reading for you, sweetie. I'm reading for Serene Love, okay? I wrote your name down, though, okay? Hey, Sud, I'm going to write your name down, too. The additional message here is to seek the truth, okay? You have to see your situation exactly as it is, Serene. No romantic filter, okay? But you can do this, yeah. You got this, Serene. You're going to be just fine, but you got to close this door so that the one that aligns with you will come along, okay? Unicorn, I wrote your name down too, sweetie. I got you, okay? I've got a list going. I promise I have your names written down. Thank you, Serene, for letting me read for you. All right, after Serene, I have Rose. Then what? Oh, what? Yeah, because Rose isn't here anymore. But what? I'll do yours. What? Are you still here? I have what and then Gajin. It is Lord Ganesha. Thank you, Sud. I appreciate you. I wrote your name down too, sweetie. I have a list going, okay? All right, what? I'm going to do what's read now. What a lovely day. I love that name. Like, what a positive. Thank you, Serene. I'm sending you so many blessings. You can overcome this girl. There's somebody out there for you, okay? You can do it. You can close this chapter to open a new amazing one, okay? I'm from the state, Sud. I'm from the state of Florida. Okay, what? What a lovely day. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for what? What is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding the new year? What to expect this year? How to navigate this new year we're entering? I call upon what spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment, prosperity, wealth, and health, and just words of wisdom for this new year that we're entering. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source, for this community. Thank you for this sangha. Words of wisdom for what? Thank you, source. Words of wisdom for what? Thank you, divine. Of course, Serene. You're welcome. All right, I got Sud. I got Samrat. Okay. All right, and I got Yash. I did write your name, Yash. I called your name out a minute ago. Don't go anywhere, and I can do you after what? I don't know if you didn't hear me or see it. But I have your name, and I went past it. But I'll read you right after this one, okay? All right. Your first card, what? Is the Four Cups. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. I listen to my heart. Hey, Mr. Sandeep, I'm going to write your name down, okay? I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. Boredom, hitting a plateau in a relationship or at work, finding yourself in a situation in which you are beginning to feel listless and even stuck. You may be feeling disillusioned and flat as the expectations you once had don't materialize. You may feel the need for inspiration or direction and hope for positive change. Rather than wait for things to improve dramatically, you can make some small decision that lifts your mood so you can see where to go next. So if you're finding yourself in a rut, kind of like, all right, why isn't this happening yet? Like maybe stuck. This is higher power telling you to keep doing those things that keep you on a higher wavelength. Because when we're high energetically, we're going to keep attracting the things that we want and things will speed up. But if we get into a rut, we're blocking it, okay? Then you have the Ace of Swords. I'm ready for breakthrough to success. Oh, some kind of new beginning. The aces are new beginnings. The aces reveal new beginnings. The Ace of Swords, the suit of the element of air that relates to the mind, signifies success and truth, clarity, and vision. Whether you're asking about a decision in your favor or a breakthrough that brings you what you hope for, this card is the yes outcome to an answer to your question. If you've been asking your God a question a lot, this is a yes answer. Whatever you're aiming for, your intellect and logic will help you bring the results you need. Now is the time to harness your ambition. So God is telling you, whatever you're doing, what a lovely day, keep doing it. If you find yourself in a rut, do those things to get yourself out of that negative headspace because you've got some kind of new beginning. Behind that, you have the Seven of Swords. I take great care of what I value. This is a card of being mindful of something, and it might be protecting your energy. Hey, Ray, how are you? I'm going to write your name down. What a lovely day. The Seven of Swords is kind of like a warning card, and it could be, again, if you're feeling the dip of the Four of Cups is talking about, this could be your own ego that it's telling you to protect yourself of, because our ego can take over at times. But this card says whatever you value needs extra care and attention. And this includes ideas, which may be better kept to yourself just now. The Seven can and only take what resonates with you. The Seven often signifies underhand dealings. So double check any contracts or other agreements. I'm working on my spiritual path. A broader meaning of the card is to think out of the box. So maybe it's like your spiritual path, like think more out of the box. Like that stuck out as I read what you said. To find clever, ingenious ways of doing something. Think out of the box. I'm gifted. I'm just getting into my, congratulations for awakening, right? Whoa, that's huge. I'm so happy for you. But yeah, this card is just telling you, yeah. And so maybe ego is coming into play here. If you're just getting back in, sometimes our mind can come in and be like, nah, that's not it, you know. But this is God telling you to take great care of what you value. Protect yourself from that negative headspace, okay? There's a new beginning here. You are ascending. That's what the Ace of Swords is showing. And stay in that positive mindset. Keep flowing with the flow, right? Thank you. What a lovely day for letting me read for you. I'm excited to see this new beginning. It gives me anxiety. That's why you have the Seven of Swords and the Four of Cups saying to be careful. Because remember, we create our own anxiety, right? Yeah. Yeah, we create that. And I know it's easier said than done, but lean on your higher power. When you're feeling anxious, call on your higher power. Call on your spirit team, your archangels, whatever you talk to. Call on them and tell them, please help me through this anxiety. I know you're here. Help me, okay? Because they love you. They're with you every second of the day. And they love you. And look, you got King of Pentacles on the bottom. Like this is what you're going to become as you overcome this anxiety. I'm sure of my place in the world. That's the power message. I'm sure of my place in this world. What a beautiful, yeah, I know. What a beautiful ending. I love the reading. All right, what? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right, Yash, are you still here, sweetie? Thank you. What a lovely day. I do appreciate you. You got this. You're going to do amazing things. And Yash, if you're still here, do you want a general? Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Part of my Sangha, my soul tribe. Hopefully I can read for you again next time I'm live. All right, Yash. Did you say if you want a general or a specific? Oh, my health is not good. I remember you mentioning that one time. Tell me about my future. Love, life. Oh, that's a lot. Love, life, and relationship. Okay. I know we talked last time, Yash, about remember when our health is bad, we have to wake up and speak like, I will be healed. Use those words of like, I will be healed. I will feel better. Okay. Start with that mindset shift. And now, because you're asking about a few things, you're asking about future, love, life, health, you're going to have to take what resonates with you. Okay. So I'm going to put 3 cards down and then you're going to have to see where it applies in your life. Use your discernment. Whatever your soul tells you is the message. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. And I said you guide my cards for Yash. Yash is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their health, their future, their love life, their relationship. Thank you, Divine. I call upon Yash's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity surrounding Yash's health, their future, their love life, their relationship. Thank you, Divine. Any words of wisdom for Yash just to help process all of these things that are happening. When one rises, we all rise. Yash. When one rises, we all rise. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Words of enlightenment and clarity. Yash. Words of enlightenment and clarity. Oh, hey. Aniket, I'm sorry if I said it wrong. I'm going to write your name down, okay? Hey, Nano, I'm going to write your name down too. Welcome back. It's good to see you. All right, Yash. So again, with your health, always remember, a lot of times health issues can come from stress and anxiety. So if you're feeling stress and anxiety, those things are going to help you with your health. So I'm going to start with that, okay? Hey, Mun. Hey, Delilah. I'm going to write y'all's names down, okay? All right, Yash. Your first card is the Knight of Wands. I make decisions without pressure. I make decisions without pressure. Where am I? Action, speed, impulsiveness. As a person, this Knight is dynamic and charismatic, full of energy. As a situation, the card shows an unexpected turn of events, a sudden conversation that moves a stuck situation forward, a sudden attraction, flirtation, a flash of inspiration. This card is bringing energy. And so, Yash, I feel like this might be around your love life. It's like, the advice of the card, though, is don't get caught up too soon. Don't get too caught up too soon. Take a moment to consider what is an offer before you proceed. But if it's not around love, it could also mean a house move. But it's like, it's some energy coming in. Dynamic, charismatic, sudden conversation that moves a stuck situation forward. A sudden attraction and flirtation. So remember, you asked about quite a few things. So wherever your heart feels like that fits, that's where it fits, okay? Hey, Tinson, I'm going to write your name down, sweetie, okay? Let me write it better than that. I have such sloppy handwriting, and then I get down to it, and I can't read it. All right, Yash, your next one is the 4 Cups. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. Boredom, hitting a plateau in a relationship or at work, finding yourself in a situation which you're beginning to feel listless and even stuck. I feel like this is about your health because you've asked me about your health before, and I feel like you're getting frustrated with it, right? You're like, what's happening here? You may be feeling disillusioned and flat as the expectations you once had don't materialize. You may feel the need for inspiration or direction and hope for positive change. Rather than wait for things to improve dramatically, you can make some small decision that lifts your mood so you can see where to go next. So just like I mentioned earlier with your health, this is a card calling where if you're saying, I'm so sick, well, you're continuing to speak that into existence. So this card is telling you to shift that mindset, Yash. You got to get out of that. You got to wake up and say, I'm healthy. I'm going to thrive today. I'm going to go out for a walk. I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to meditate, pray, whatever you do to raise your vibration, to do some small decision that lifts your mood. Okay. Then your last card is the Six of Pentacles. I give and receive for the universal good. So this, I feel like, is about the workflow, maybe, and it could be energy around your love life too. The Pentacles are typically more like financial, but it could be love energy. Six of Pentacles, generosity and compassion. You benefit from or give generous help and assistance. You help someone in need out of kindness, and you're the recipient, willing to graciously receive aid in the form of money, time, and practical support. This 6 brings harmony and balance. Like, you're going to find your center, Yash. You're going to be balanced. You will. You just have to wake up every day and make a conscious decision to choose balance over negative thoughts. You can be assured that it is right to give to others or to receive. There's no ulterior motive, agenda, or feeling of compromise. This card can also signify a donation to charity or a karmic debt being paid, which brings balance and personal peace. Like, this is a card telling you you're going to find that peace, Yash. You just got to hang in there and keep doing the work, okay? God's got you. You're going to do just fine. You're going to get better. And I don't know if you're with somebody or not, but this Knight of Wands is bringing in the relationship vibes. Like, if you are with somebody, I don't know. That's giving that relationship vibes. Thank you, Yash, for letting me read for you. Look, and you got the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. The Hangman is a card that tells us to look at our situation from another angle. Okay, so try to reflect on your illness from another angle. What is God trying to teach you through this? Okay. All right. Thank you, Yash. I appreciate you so much. I see you dropping comments on my videos. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you being part of my Sangha, my soul tribe. All right. I think I lost Devin and Rose. So Gajin, if you're still here. And Hank Tinson, I don't know if I told you, I wrote your name down. If Gajin is next, Gajin, it is Ash is after that. And then the like button, if the like button wants to read also. I like this camera, it's like super. No, that's worse. I feel like it's crooked. Not that it matters, not that y'all care. Your energy is so, thank you, Delilah. I appreciate that. That's really what this space is about. It's about helping each other grow. You know, this world is hard as it is. The like button, you want to read? I think I lost Jen. Sometimes I write their names down and then they end up having to leave. Do you want to, if you want to read the like button, do you want a general read or do you have a specific question? You're welcome, Yash. I'm sending you so much love and light. The like button. I got to look up your YouTube channel. The like button .0. The like button .0 general. Okay, hold on. Before I do it, the like button .0, and you have like a little yellow. Every time I try to search for people, I can't find their YouTube channels. Well, if you get a chance, drop it. Drop your link in the chat for me, and I'll sub up. Are you from India? Hey, Lisa. No, I'm from the States, sweetie. Just Hinduism was part of my awakening. That's all. I'm not from India, though. All right, the like button, a general read. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for the like button. I love that name. I call upon the like button, spirit team, their archangel, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment, peace, wealth, and health. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source, for this space. Thank you for this community. Just guide my cards and my words. Bring words of positivity and lifting others up. Thank you, divine. Thank you so much. Like that. It's like a reminder, the like button, like, hey, don't forget, hit that like button, right? Lord Ganesha. Yes, this is Lord Ganesha. All right. I wrote your name down, Liza. I hope I'm not saying that wrong, Liza. If you want a reading, if you're able to stick around, I wrote your name down. All right. Your first card is the Five of Cups. I will move forward when the time is right. I will move forward when the time is right. Okay. I'm Crystal Miller. Oh, I see. Red Lady, right? Isn't Crystal Miller Red Lady? Or no? Red Lady's Crystal also. So the like button is Crystal Miller.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know that. Huh? She's got chickens. Hey, guide. Yeah, I'm going to write your name down. Guide. Sid. Okay. I'm writing y'all's names down. Sid and Jesse.
She got stuck in the name.
Yeah, I see. Jesse, Devin. Okay, I wrote y'all's names down. I know, Mr. Sundeep. All right, the like button. Crystal. All right, Five of Cups. I will move forward when the time is right. Sadness, loss, and disappointment. This card often comes up in readings to signify a lost opportunity, such as losing out on a job or mourning the end of a relationship. This five can apply to any situation that leaves you bereft. The message here is how you respond, because there's still hope. Not everything has been taken. Look at what remains and reflect on your situation and see how you might go forward. And if you are feeling that, I'm sending you so much love and light, because I know those are deep emotions if you are feeling that, okay? Liza, I added your name, sweetie, okay? Aniket, added your name. All right, the like button. Your next one is the Page of Swords. I take great care of the detail and stay in control. The Page of Swords. I take great detail. I take care of the detail and stay in control. This is details, information, and contracts. This page as a person has a sharp mind. He may be entertaining, but at his worst can be the cause of barbs and gossip. As a situation, the card asks you to be mindful of all official documents, from contracts to application forms. Pay attention to the details so the information you give is clear and complete. In relationships, the page can denote irritation and small arguments. More generally, the card is just asking you to be vigilant so that a situation doesn't escalate. I do like my details. Look, you're already on it then, huh? Yeah. And stay in control. And it's also with your emotions and like our thoughts also, right? Then you have the Knight of Swords. I choose my battles carefully. Problems and conflict. As a person, this knight is attention-seeking and power-driven and may create drama for its own sake. As a situation, the card suggests trouble could be coming, from arguments to other challenges to your authority. As a knight, the card denotes speed, so a situation may escalate suddenly, needing a quick response from you. The situation may not be your concern, but you may become drawn into the drama regardless. The message is to avoid the person or situation whenever possible, because it's unlikely that you can win. And whoever this drama is that may be sucking you in, may be why the Page of Swords is coming up too. Because it's asking you just to stay balanced. It's like take care of the detail, but keep your emotions in control as well. And I know it's easier said than done. Uh-huh. Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate you. Hey Sid, I wrote your name down, sweetie. You're gonna have to wait, okay? That sounds like that pertains to my, I didn't want to ask because you said general, but yeah, the whole vibe, I was thinking that you were either breaking up with somebody or divorced possibly. That's exactly what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it because with general reads I always say however it fits. But you're right, Crystal, because the 5 of Cups is even saying sadness, loss, disappointment. Yeah. And through divorces, it can be like emotions can be. Are you in, if you don't mind me asking, are you still in the court system with this divorce, or is the divorce finalized? And if it's too personal, you don't have to answer it. I'm still legally married. Yeah, yeah. So I feel like my future as we speak oh yeah, I hear you. I hear you. So I feel like this Knight of Swords is coming through, possibly with those court documents. If y'all do get divorced legally one day, I keep calling him my husband. He calls me his wife, but we're still working on the papers. So that's why the Knight of Swords is coming through about that paperwork, just to be careful with it, but also to choose your battles carefully. Divorces can get so messy, and this is God, your higher power, wanting you to protect your energy. Because look, Kefab and I, we know what divorce and exes look like, children involved and all. We get it. And sometimes the emotions can really take a negative turn. So this is your higher power wanting you to stay in control with your emotions as well. I'm sending you so much love and light because it's not easy. Life is hard. Like emotions and relationships are hard. So I'm sending you all the healing vibes, and I'm you got this though. You're gonna do amazing, and this too shall pass, right? You got the world on the bottom of the deck, Crystal. I celebrate life and welcome new energy. Oh, how amazing. Because look, divorces can be hard. So celebrate life and welcome that positive energy. Bring in that new love. Celebrate life. Yeah, celebrate life. I love that. Thank you for letting me read for you. Oh, Sid, thank you for waiting patiently, baby. There's a list. Yes. See, look, this is the list. It's pretty long, but a lot of them probably left. So you probably don't have to wait that long. All right, so next I have Unicorn. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, Jamal, you're so beautiful. Thank you. I'm going to write your name down in case you want to read. And thank you, Crystal. I appreciate you. Hey, OG, that is Lord Ganesh. You're right. All right, I got Unicorn, Draw, and Punama. Oh, that was supposed to be Punama. I know Ama means mother in Hindi. All right, Unicorn, Draw, and Punama. I did, Delilah. I wrote your name down, sweetie. There's a few on the list, but I'm sure not all of them are here. But I just need to go through them to be respectful, okay? Thank you, Jamal. I appreciate that. Unicorn, Draw, Punama. Ama means both mother. Oh, I didn't know it meant mother and grandmother. Thank you for telling me that. I need to practice the language. I need to learn. All right. After those three, I have Sick and then Tanu. Sick and Tanu. Anything. I'm gonna write your name down. I do have a list, so if you're able to stick around, I can pull 3 cards for you. I have Sick and Tanu. If you're still here and want a reading. After that, I have Robert, Samrat, and Sud. Robert, Samrat, and Sud. Hey, Cinderella. I'm going to write your name down, okay? But you might have to stick around for a second to get a read. I have a little list going. I see. Hey, mister, you're actually next. Let me go ahead and do yours. All right. Your faces that you make, I cannot. All right, Mr. Sandeep from India, thank you for commenting on my videos. I see you. Thank you for supporting me. That means a lot to me. If you ever want a private read, look, you could do a donation and I'll do a private read, and then you don't have to wait at all, Mr. Sandeep. Do you want a general read or do you have a specific question? Faces when Mr. Sandeep has to wait, he makes those like scrunchy faces. Look, he come in as soon as I was at his name too. Right after Sud was Mr. Sandeep. You're benevolent. Wow, that's an amazing word, Sid. I cannot even take on that word, benevolent. That's huge. You're benevolent. Thank you, Sid. Thank you for raising a positive vibration to the world we live in. Like, that's amazing. You don't have to say that. My camera quality is good, but my hotspot, my Wi-Fi sometimes gets not so good. Thank you, Sid, for not. Y'all help me stay connected to God too. So anything. All right, Mr. Sandeep, general but specific. When you give me your contact, I did give you my contact, my email. You can email me. Email me and we'll set something up. Or you can add me on WhatsApp too. My number is on my contact 478 on my business card. That's my number for WhatsApp also. Oh, not Nano. I appreciate that. We're everywhere. We just got to look for us, huh? It's all about spreading love and kindness. All right, Mr. Sandeep. Oh, thank you, Sid. I appreciate you. I want to be just focused for my profession, earning money, study and self-growth, family responsibilities. I want to overcome from mental health and get a great health. I want my lost power again. Oh, Sandeep. Okay. I want to be just focused for my profession. Okay. Higher powers, source, creator bomb. I said you guide my cards and my words for Mr. Sandeep. Sandeep is asking for guidance surrounding how can they be focused on their profession and earning money. Study and self-growth. And I want to overcome. How can they overcome this mental health and get great health? They would like their power back. Higher power, source. I just ask that you come in with words of wisdom and clarity for Mr. Sandeep of how to navigate. Look, I see the magician on the bottom of the deck. Mr. Sandeep, I'm going to pull that. I'm going to read that to you. And the hermit. Look, you got some work to do. Yeah. You have power. You have the power. You got to find it. Okay? Let me pull another one. Mr. Sandeep, give them words of wisdom of how they can find their lost power again. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Thank you. Yes, you got 3 major arcana cards coming through because you have your power. God doesn't ever want to hear you say, I lost my power. No, we go to sleep. And when we go to sleep, because the world sucks us dry, then we don't feel our power. Okay? Oh, you're so sweet. So the first card, Mr. Sandeep, is the magician. That's because you are the magician. You can manifest whatever you want in your life. You can manifest health, wealth, prosperity. But it's about the power of your thoughts. Hey, see, I'm going to write your name down, okay? I have a list going. All right, Mr. Sandeep. No, you didn't. You're good. You can manifest more. You can manifest it. What did you lose? Because anything that's lost can be regained in a bigger, better fashion. The magician brings energy to any situation. The card tells you that now is the time for action. You will receive messages, offers, and even long-awaited news. In work and personal projects, you may feel inspired to bring a dream a step closer to reality. As every area of life speeds up, travel is also auspicious under the magician's influence. Overall, positive and dynamic changes in the air because you are going to make it happen. You are going to take your power back. It's still there. You haven't lost it. You haven't lost anything. And through that, you're going to do it by going into hermit mode. I follow my own path. When we sit in stillness is where we find our power. Our power is here. God is here. You're welcome, Z. You can't connect with God, though, if you're working 24/7. You got to sit still. You got to slow down and listen to God. God is your power. The Hermit is a card of contemplation and reflection. In tarot, the Hermit was once known as Father Time, shown with an hourglass in his lamp, signifying a time for healing. You need this time to heal, to find your power. You may need time alone to process recent events. The Hermit also indicates personal growth, study, and learning, an opportunity to discover esoteric wisdom. Thank you for the thumbs up. You hear God, right? God is telling you, Mr. Sandeep, you're powerful. Behind that, you have the star, who is, look how freaking amazing she is. And you can put that in man form if you want to, because there's no gender here. I'm inspired and positive about the future. You got to change that mindset. Instead of saying, I lost my power, you wake up from now on and say, I have my power. I am powerful because I have God within me. God will lead me through anything. Your God, whatever your God looks like, it's your God leading you. The star brings inspiration, hope, and healing. This is the second card surrounding healing. That's why you've got to process these emotions you're dealing with. Protected and guided, you find your creative and spiritual path. The card indicates that creative projects are beginning to flow and can often denote healing or other therapeutic work. This may be an emotional time when you feel connected with and focused upon your personal goals. You got your power because you're the magician, and you're going to do the healing to remember that power by going into hermit mode, sitting still, and connecting with your God. Okay? I'm excited for you because you're going to feel the power when you sit still and you start meditating, praying, or walking in nature. Whatever you do to connect with God, you're going to feel your power again. Okay? Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. Miss Gaming? Whoa, when will I get rich? Can you take me with you when you do get rich? You're already rich. We have abundance all around us. I'm going to write your name down, though, in case you want to read him. All right, I got Mr. All right, so the next on the list were Ray. I'm from the States, Did I write your name, Pravin? Praveen. I didn't. I'm going to write your name down. I'm from the States, Praveen. You got it, Mr. Sandeep. You're going to do amazing. I got Ray, Aniket, and Nano. I know Nano's still here. Ray, Aniket, and Nano. Not Mr. Ray. No, it's another one. Sid, I'm getting down there to you, sweetie. Miss Gaming, you'll have to wait till your turn, but I can't tell you when you're going to get rich, sweetie. You're rich already. You got to see it all around you. Hey, Gajin, I did your name already, sweetie. Do you want to read? Did you? Oh, there's Nano. Okay, Nano. Do you want to Gajin, I can do you after Nano. Don't go anywhere, okay? Hey, stylist. Thank you. I'll write your name down for a read. Okay, Mr. Sandeep. I'm from the States. I live in the state of Florida. Gajin, later? Okay, no problem. Thank you for being here and supporting me. Miss Gaming, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 14 ahead of you, but they're probably not all here. Hey, Katharina? That's a beautiful name. I hope I'm not saying it wrong. All right. Ray, I'm not quite to you yet. Oh, you are here. All right, hold on. I got Ray, and then I've got Nano. Ray and Nano. All right. Right, that's how it works, Crystal. All right, let me do, okay, Gajin, you said you don't want a reading right now, right? All right, Nano, I'm going to do Oh, I'm losing track. All right, hold on. Let me go back. I'm so blessed. Okay, hold on. Ray, is my intuition power is working? Is my intuition power working good? Are you connecting with divine? Because the only way we can access our intuition is if we cut out the traffic. But I'm gonna read for you. This is for Ray, and then Nano, I'm gonna do you after Ray. Okay? Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Ray. Ray's asking for spiritual advice surrounding is their intuition power working good? I call upon Ray's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment. Is their intuition power working good? Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Any messages for Ray surrounding their spirituality and their intuition guidance for Ray? Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. I see the strength card on the bottom of the deck. That's amazing. I can deal with whatever comes my way. Beautiful. I love that card. Like God's like, I got you. I feel you connecting with me. Let me check off your name. All right. I got your cards pulled. Oh, love from India. Thank you. Pravin, I believe in more than just one thing. Lord Ganesh is part of my journey, but not all of it. Thank you, Unicorn. I'm sorry you can't wait around, sweetie. Nahil. Nano is Nahil. All right. I always forget. Let me write it down. Nahil. All right. All right, Ray. You're welcome. All right. Your first card is the Five of Swords. I will heal myself. So this is a healing card, and it could have already happened. It could be divine acknowledging the shadow work you're doing. Defeat, loss, and conclusions. The outcome of a battle of wills. You may not have been treated fairly. You may not have been treated fairly and suffer humiliation as you find yourself in a no-win situation. The person or situation concerned makes you a victim of their ego and need to win. In readings, the card can also signify bullying. However, Ray, it is time to accept the hurt and recover. The good news is that this situation soon will pass. You move on rather than dwell upon the past. And you find other routes to justice that you deserve. When we rise, karma debts get paid. Like when others see us rising up, if you have experienced that, those people get the justice they deserve by seeing us rise up. Okay? After that, you have the Judgment card. I look back with compassion for myself. So that's why that Strength card was coming on the bottom of the deck. So if you're doing that shadow work, and I know that you have a sense of the metaphysical world because you're talking about intuition. So I know you're doing some work here. You're trying to connect with God. I know you are. Hey, Laura, I'm going to write your name down, sweetie, in case you want a reading, okay? But as you do the shadow work, Ray, and you look back, this card says look back with compassion for yourself, okay? Because we have to do the shadow work, right? To be in connection with our intuition, okay? So the Judgment card says Judgment offers an opportunity to assess your actions before moving on to a new life phase. This is, you're ascending, you're doing things that people don't want to do. But as you do those things and you look back, it's telling you to be gentle, okay? It says you may decide to give a relationship or situation a second chance. The past may come back to you in the form of memories. There could be an opportunity to release old emotions. I'm doing some work on myself, releasing those old emotions. At a spiritual level, the card shows a spiritual awakening. Through that work on yourself, you are becoming awakened. You are healing yourself. A lot of us don't want to do that, but you're doing it. And because you're doing it, of course, your intuition's on point. Then you have the Queen of Swords. I protect what matters to me. You keep doing that work and connecting with God, and your intuition is always going to stay on point, okay? This is the card of independence, insight, and strength. As a person, this queen is self-reliant and resilient and does not shy away from risk. She defends those close to her fiercely, but can be overly demanding. As a situation, you need to take a logical approach to solving a problem. In readings, the card can arise to denote a high level of responsibility and leadership in work or at home, from managing a business to being a lone parent. In relationships, the card suggests that you might be feeling single due to a partner being away or because you are currently unattached. It could, but always only take what resonates with you. It's a card saying the power message is I protect what matters to me. And if your intuition is what matters to you, keep doing those things to connect with it, okay? Yeah, keep doing that. Keep doing that. What a wonderful read. You're healing yourself. What a beautiful journey. You're healing yourself. And it's so empowering. Hey, Stefan, I'm going to write your name down, okay? If you can stick around for a read, I'll read for you. Hey, Stylist, you don't have to put your thing in the chat until I get to you, sweetie, okay? What is this? It's a tarot reading. I can write your name down. Megamind. Stefan, I wrote yours down. Megamind. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Ray, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. All right, Nahil, you're next. Do you want a general reading or specific? I can't remember if you put it in the chat already. Oh, God bless you, Ray. I'm so proud of you. You're doing it. You're doing it. Just keep on. And look, I split it on the strength card again. This is God talking to you. I can deal with whatever comes my way. God has given you this strength. You keep doing it. I literally split it on the strength card. Sid, it will, baby. Sid, I got Nano and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before you, Sid, but they're probably not here. Oh, my country code, Mr. Sandeep is 1. So 1. Now I forgot my number. Oh my gosh, my brain. 352 469. That's it. All right. General. Okay. 352 469. It's a 1, Mr. Sandeep. I put it in the chat again. All right, Nano. A general, anything you see. Nahil. Nano. Nahil. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Nahil. Nahil seeking spiritual advice, connection, and wisdom. I call upon Nahil's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of enlightenment and clarity. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. When one rises, we all rise. I saw the star on the bottom of the deck. I'm inspired and positive about the future. So Nahil, your higher power wants you to be inspired. Do those things that inspire you and keep you positive. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Nahil. Any words of wisdom and clarity surrounding Nahil? It's still there. It hasn't went anywhere. I'm inspired and positive about the future. Keep that positive flow going, okay? All right. All right. Okay. 9 of Swords. I trust the present moment. Wow, that's a big one. I trust the present moment. 9 of Swords. This is a card, Nahil, that can maybe, if you're feeling anxiety, worry, or doubt. 9s are cards of accumulation, and they signify intensity. It's usually in the suit of swords with its element of air in the mind, the intensity is usually read as anxiety. You may be overthinking a specific situation and worrying about negative outcomes or feeling overwhelmed with random anxiety about the future. In one sense, the card symbolizes an awakening to something painful that needs to be processed. In readings, the card can also indicate insomnia, nightmares, or something that's disturbing your peace. But if you're feeling those emotions, it's something like it says that needs to be processed, okay? Miss Gaming, sweetie, I won't be able to tell you when you're going to get rich, love, okay? My tarot is a spiritual journey tarot, okay? I can't tell you when you're going to get rich, love, okay? I'm sorry. All right. Now, heal. Then you have the Three of Pentacles. When I show my work, others give support. That's true. Thank you for acknowledging God. It's hard though. Life is hard. But what I've learned is how to process those fears. And when I have a fear, I call on my God to help me remember that God's got me. I always tell God, help me lift this worry. Help me remember that everything's perfectly as it should be. Miss Gaming, baby, I can't read that either. I don't read other people's energy. I believe in karma. And if your love doesn't want me to read their energy, I've created bad karma for myself. Okay. If you want to learn about your spirit and your spirit's journey, you're in the right place. If you don't want to learn about that, I'm not your reader. Okay. Okay. All right. And then Nahil. Then you have the Three of Pentacles. So I just didn't want them to waste their time thinking I could tell them things like that because I can't. All right, look, Nahil, early success. Whatever you're building or focusing upon is established. A relationship or a home or a business or a project, just as remodeling your house or your yard. This is the card of the artisan who is meticulous and shares it with the willing, appreciative audience. You may find you discuss and negotiate with others to improve your ideas. This is the path to further success and income in the future. An additional meaning is given in practical demonstrations of your skills. I love it, Nahil. It's a card of early success. Whatever you're doing, whether it's your healing process or a business or a project, whatever you're doing, it's early success. Claim it, Miss Gaming. Claim it. Nahil, but it's a beautiful card, Nahil. Three of Pentacles. Yeah. All right. Then you have the Four of Cups. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. The Four of Cups. Thanks. You're welcome, Miss Gaming. All right, Nahil. Look, other people do get messages off of other people's readings. So if you got a message from that, Miss Gaming, more power to you, sweetie. All right, Nahil, Four of Cups. Boredom, hitting a plateau in a relationship or at work, or finding yourself in a situation in which you're beginning to feel listless or even stuck. And Nahil, I feel like this is going back to that Nine of Swords also. Okay? Hey, Kelly, I'm going to write your name down, sweetie, okay? And God bless you. You may be feeling disillusioned and flat as the expectations you once had don't materialize. You may feel the need for inspiration or direction and hope for positive change. Rather than wait for things to improve dramatically, you can make some small decision that lifts your mood so you can see where to go next. So if you feel like you're in a plateau or an impasse, and feeling those negative emotions like the Nine of Swords, God is telling you, do something to get yourself out of that funk, out of that negativity. Because if you can stay in the positivity, you're going to take off like the Three of Pentacles. Okay, Nahil? But stay in the flow. Stay in the high vibrations, Nahil, to get the success that the Three of Pentacles is bringing. Okay? Thank you, Nahil. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I promise I won't forget you, Sid. All right. After that, I have Mun, Delilah, and then Tenzin. Mun, Delilah, Tenzin. if I can add to something you said earlier, you can always take motivations from other people's. Right. Exactly, Crystal. You're exactly right. God puts people, places, and things in front of us to learn. You are so on point by that. And that's why exactly I told Miss Gaming. If Miss Gaming got something off that card for Nahil, then that was meant for Miss Gaming to hear. Exactly right. You are guide. You're on my list, sweetie. Yeah, I'm actually close to you. You're it's Liza and then you if these three people don't come in. Thank you, Miss Gaming. I appreciate that. This community is just about lifting each other up. Just like Crystal added that. Crystal didn't have to add that comment. But this community promotes it's our positivity is like a wave, you guys, right? Like when one person does something kind for another, then it's like a ripple effect. And that's what this space is for. And I pray that when you leave this space, you continue to do those things. Because when one rises, we all rise. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Sid. All right. So after Mun, Delilah, and Tenzin, I think they left. I have Liza and then Guide. Liza, Guide, and then Sid. Liza, Guide, and then Sid. So if Liza's not here, I'm going to jump to Guide. Hey, Zen, how are you? I'm going to write your name down in case you want to read, okay? All right, Guide. A general read. Okay. Higher power, divine source. I call upon you to guide my cards and my words for guide. Thank you for being here. It's funny reading for you because I always say to guide my words for guide. I call upon their archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment. Thank you, God. Thank you, divine. Thank you for Guide. Guide's been on my channel for quite a bit. You come to connect with me, and through your connection, I stay connected to higher power as well. So thank you. Thank you, divine. Any words of clarity and enlightenment for Guide? When one rises, we all rise. Thank you, divine. Guide. Any words of enlightenment and clarity for Guide? Thank you, source. Thank you, divine. Guide. Yeah, never shy away from raising somebody up. You're right, right? It's a ripple effect. All right. Not yet, Liza. I'm not there yet, baby. Hang on, okay? If you're able to stick around, I got some more ahead of you, sweetie. Oh, wait, I just said your name. Hold on, Liza. Wait, don't go anywhere. After Guide, I'm going to jump to you and then do Sid if Sid's still here. Don't go anywhere, but wait till I'm done with this read because it'll get lost in the chat. All right, Guide. 4 of Cups. Wow, that keeps coming up for quite a few of you. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. So you might, if you've been listening, Guide, you probably already heard this 4 of Cups. Some of us in this collective are feeling stuck, right? Look, it's funny that it's coming up because I'm part of this collective and I've been feeling it too, but I've been listening to. This is the year. It's going to be a very fast year, you guys, especially on the ascension pathway. So there's 2 pathways, right? Those of the egocentric and the 3D world, and those of us that are on the more spiritual, esoteric, enlightened path. Things will pick up, but you might be feeling at an impasse, and that's what this 4 of Cups is coming through with, okay? So the 4 of Cups, boredom, hitting a plateau in a relationship or at work. Finding yourself in a situation in which you're beginning to feel listless and even stuck. You may be feeling disillusioned and flat as the expectations you once had don't materialize. You may feel the need for inspiration or direction and hope for positive change. Rather than wait for things to improve dramatically, you can make some small decision that lifts your mood so you can see where to go next. I really had to work hard even this week to not feel that stuckness. And sure enough, I got up, I connected with Mother Gaia, with my understanding of my God, and I came into the live, and I had a donation giving to me that really helped with the situation that was making me feel stuck. So don't let anything make you feel stuck. Keep connecting, okay? Yeah, keep connecting. Hey, Delilah, don't go anywhere. I just said I was going to do some. Liza, I'm going to do Liza and then Delilah, okay? But don't go anywhere, okay? If you're able to stay, okay? Hey, Rita, I'm going to write your name down, but you'll have to stick around because I have a list, okay? Yeah, leave stuck in 2025. Kelly nailed it. Look, y'all are reading for me. It was a bad year. Guide. Look, I got sober in 2025. I haven't been sober since a teenager. I detoxed off of opiate, kratom, and alcohol. Like, I know it was. It was a hard year for many of us, but it was a year of growth. We're growing. We have to go through those pains. And I know it's hard to hear sometimes, right? But we've alchemized because of it. We're something bigger and better now because of the hurt that we went through. Okay. All right. Then you have the Queen of Swords guide. I protect what matters to me. Independence, insight, and strength. See, this is you, like independence, insight, and strength. This queen is self-reliant and resilient. Like, you're not going to let 2025 defeat you. She doesn't shy away from risk. She defends those close to her fiercely, but sometimes can be overly demanding, as we all are. As a situation, you will need to take a logical approach to solving a problem. In readings, the card often arises to denote a high level of responsibility and leadership in work or at home, from managing a business to being a lone parent. In relationships, the card suggests sometimes feeling single due to a partner being away or because you're currently unattached. So there are maybe some hardships happening, like a high level of responsibility. But this is God. Like, look how empowering she is. Like, you've got this. You're going to be fine. And you're going to take a logical approach to a problem. Okay. Yeah. Sid. Yeah, you're right, Sid. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. After guide, I'll do Liza. Oh, and then Sid. My bad. Delilah, you're going to have to wait till after Sid. Sid called me out. Oh my God. Happy to see Ganesha. I'm so glad it brings you happiness, Kiki. I'm going to write your name down in case you want a reading. It is a pretty little list going. So thank you, Liza, or thank you, Delilah, for understanding. Sid called me out on that one. All right. And then guide, you have the Four of Wands. The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. Look, God is telling you you're going to be fine, but we've got to embody that. The more positive we can be, the more we attract. You're welcome, Sid. Sorry, I forgot that I promised you that already. The Four of Wands. Freedom, happiness, celebration, a time for joy and togetherness. The card denotes harmony and laughter. Guide, your year's going to be amazing. A time for you to relax and enjoy life's pleasures, especially if you've been feeling under pressure, like the Queen of Swords says, or the Four of Cups said. You find peace and appreciate the simple things in life and may celebrate the milestones too. This four often comes up in readings to signify holidays, honeymoons, weddings, parties. It's telling you to celebrate because you've done it. You went through that hard year. You've alchemized. You're ascending. Yeah. What a universe brings all I need to feel blissful. Wake up every day and try to remind yourself to stay on that positive side, okay? I'm sending you so much love and light, guide, and I'm so proud of you. You made it through 2025, and we're looking at a new year, sweetie, okay? Thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me read for you. You know I appreciate you. All right, Liza's next. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, after Liza, I'm going to do Sid and then Delilah. And Kiki, I wrote your name down, okay? There's just a little list going. Not only Ganesha to every god we worship, we do not let our back show to the god side. Oh, well, I don't follow all, no offense, but I don't follow all the regimen of religion. I know that my higher power knows that I have Lord Ganesh here to support me and to support you. So, but thank you for letting me know that, okay? All right, Liza, are you still here? You better be quick fingers because Sid's waiting on that button. Thank you, Kiki. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't follow I don't follow just Hinduism. I don't follow just Buddhism. I don't follow just Christianity. I follow all of them, but I choose not to um uh I don't know the right wording. I don't want to be offensive at all to anybody, but yeah, those little pieces like that, I know that my God would be okay. That there's no ill intention of my bag being to Lord Ganesh, there's no ill intention here. Sid, I'm just messing with you, sweetie. I live in the States, Ab. I'm gonna write your name down in case you want a reading, okay? Higher power. Yeah, exactly. The higher power knows of all its masters. Exactly. Higher power knows what my intentions are. Yeah. Hey, Manu, welcome. I'm going to write your name down. Okay. All right, Liza, I see you. How will my career be in 2026? All right. Oh, thank you, Kiki. I did write your name down. You're just going to have to wait a little bit, sweetie, okay? When I say Kiki, then you can put your thing in the chat because your question will get lost. But just hold on till I get to your name, love, okay? All right, Liza, career in 2026. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words. Thank you for Liza. Liza's here seeking career advice for this year. I call upon Liza's spirit team, their archangels. Are you with the job now? I feel like my cards were being a little bit difficult to shuffle. So maybe is career being a little difficult for you now? Is there a change happening? I call upon Liza's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment. I see the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom. I take the time I need to nurture myself. Thank you, Divine, for Liza. Any words of enlightenment, clarity around their career and what to expect, how to navigate their career. Liza, thank you, Divine. When one rises, we all rise. Liza, thank you. Career advice 2026, Liza. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Liza, 2026. I see the Magician too. The Magician sticking out. That 9 of Pentacles. I trust in the flow of life because you can manifest. You can manifest and choose what you desire. I trust in the flow of life. I trust that God's going to give me what I want as long as it's with the higher good. Like I thought I wanted to move to Tampa, Florida, but God knew better than that. God knew I wasn't going to make it in the city. So God put me 3 hours outside of Tampa, Florida, because God knew better. God was like, you're not going to last a year in Tampa. You're going to hate it there. Hey, Zen, I have your name down, sweetie. I think, did I go over it already? Yeah, I have your name down still. Hey, Tenzin. It's coming. I don't know. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you still got a little bit. Wait. Tenzin. Where's your name? Hold on. 1 second. Tenzin. I know I wrote your name down. Did I go over it already? I did. I already went over your name. After Sid, I can go back to you, but stay in here, okay? So I got, after Sid, I'll go back to you and Delilah Tenzin, okay? All right. Okay. Liza, career. All right, you have the 4 of Swords. I take the time I need to rediscover my vitality. Wow. Okay, 4 of Swords. I take the time I need to rediscover my vitality. Because if we get too consumed in the 3D world and with our jobs, we can never ascend to a better timeline, to a higher timeline. So, Liza, time out, withdrawal, retreat. In readings, the card can show time away from your usual responsibilities, such as taking time off of work, or another part of your life goes on temporary hold. In relationships, the card often shows a withdrawal, but you're asking about career. So I feel like this is divine, like asking you to slow down. I don't know if you're in between jobs or overworking, but God's asking you to try and step away from the career mindset for a second. This may be for practical reasons, but It's not a positive or a negative card, but it's God wanting you to rediscover your vitality. So, Liza, God wants you to make sure that you're doing those things that make you feel childlike again, that bring you joy. Make sure you're taking time for yourself, in other words. Then you have the Page of Cups. I'm as young as I choose to feel. Again, yeah, God's going back to like wanting you to rediscover your vitality. Like literally both cards are like talking about youthfulness again. As a person in your reading, the page is often a young person who is imaginative, sensitive, and highly intuitive. As a situation, he denotes new positive influences. There is fun and good conversation to be had, which makes you feel re-energized and even young again. The card often heralds a phase of lighthearted enjoyment when life flows and you feel less burdened by the usual responsibilities. And this can also mean making a new friend, but I feel like it's God, again, going back to your career, asking you if it's consuming you to take a minute to rediscover your vitality, to feel childlike again, in whatever way that looks like for you, okay? And then you have the King of Wands, of course, because you're successful in all you do. This is God like telling you, rein back, like, let me lead you because you're successful in all you do. Just let me lead you. I am not just one thing, sweetie. Hinduism is a big part of my journey, but I am not just one thing. I am many things, sweetie. I believe in all religions. We are all connected. We all believe in the same God. All right, Liza. Then you have the King of Wands, ambition, inspiration, and success. As an individual in your reading, this king is expressive, dedicated, passionate, with an entrepreneurial spirit. As a situation, the card represents following your ambition, like doing whatever in your career that leads with that aligns with your higher self, and being supported as you do so. You may be feeling inspired to stand apart from the crowd, seeking ingenious ways to expand your network and deepen your knowledge of the world. The message, Liza, is to take the lead, dare to be different, and publicize what you do. So I don't know what you're working on. If you have a project that aligned, like I tutor, I teach, but tarot reading is really what drives me. And like I've gotten this card when it's like my divine's telling me, you can teach, but this is where your niche is. You know what I mean? So wherever your niche is, whatever aligns with your higher self, Liza, that's what this card is telling you to do. And you're going to be successful. This card shows success in business and projects and a positive outlook in finances and love. 2026. Liza, it's going to be an amazing year for you. Thank you for letting me read for you. Just try to make sure you discover your vitality and your childlike. Like that's where you connect with your creative mode. You're the magician. You're going to manifest. Thank you so much, Liza. I appreciate you. Do those things that make you happy. Okay. All right, Sid, you're up. Sid, did you want a general reading or specific? And thank you again, Liza. I'm so excited for you. All right, I have Sid, then Delilah, then Tenzin. Yes, on it. You got it. Manifestation mode, engage. All right, Sid, tell me your question, sweetie. Career related. Okay. Higher powers, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Sid, as Sid is here seeking spiritual advice surrounding their career. I call upon Sid's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of enlightenment and clarity surrounding Sid's career. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Will they get selected in NEAT 2026 this time? Wow, that's huge. Okay. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Offer advice for Sid. Will they be selected in NEAT 2026 this time? Thank you, divine. Offer clarity, please. Please offer guidance and clarity for Sid in this situation. Will they be selected? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. You got the King of Wands also on the bottom of the deck. I'm successful in all I do. You're successful in all you do. That's what Divine's telling you. You're successful in all you do on the bottom of the deck. All right, Sid. 5 of Pentacles. I'm supported and never alone. The 5 of Pentacles is neat. Like, it is career related, and Pentacles are like the material world, career and money. 5 of Pentacles. I'm supported in all I do. And my dogs are howling to validate. All right, so 5 of Pentacles is saying fear of destitution. So you might be feeling these negative emotions. You might be feeling impoverished or alone. This 5 can denote money crisis, such as recurring cash flow problems or struggling on low income. However, the card often signifies a fear of poverty and of isolation from society, friends, and family rather than literal poverty. When it arises in a reading after, when it arises in a reading after relationship breakup or the end of a work contract, it more often reflects a state of mind. 7. A fear of losing what you have, even when you're financially secure. So, Sid, if you're feeling, this is called a lack mindset. If you're feeling fear surrounding this, your first step is to process that fear and ask God to help remove it. And always remember that you're always provided for. Whether you get selected for need or not, you're always going to be provided for. Hey, Ascending, I'm going to write your name down, okay? So God wants you to process that fear first. Then you have the Six of Swords. I know that peaceful times will come. So maybe you're feeling like a lot of stress around this situation. With it being your career, I understand. I understand why. But God doesn't want you to feel that negative energy. God wants you to know that you're never alone. You're always, God's always with you. Moving on, finding a safe haven. After an intense, demanding time, this harmonious 6 is reassurance that you will be able to distance yourself from strife and pressure. Finances become more manageable. You complete a demanding project at work, and in relationships, the card can show making up after a disagreement or moving on, but this is more about work. The literal meaning of the card is travel. Does this require you to travel? But either way, it says reassurance that you will be able to distance yourself from strife and pressure. Finances become more manageable. So try not to live in any fear if you are, Sid, okay? You will complete a demanding project at work. So it even could be related to this meat thing. Then you have judgment. I look back with compassion for myself. I'm not sure. Oh, I think the judgment card is coming up because God wants you to process this fear of, like, I used to have a fear of economic. I had a fear of economic insecurity. Even though I've always been provided for, I had this fear that if I lost my job or if I didn't do this job, that I wasn't going to be provided for. But that's unrealistic because I've always been provided for. The judgment card offers an opportunity to assess your actions before moving on to a new life phase. So this is also a new life phase. I feel like it's a good reading for this. You maybe decide to give a relationship or a situation a second chance. The past may come back to you in the form of memories, and there could be an opportunity to release old emotions. This is a spiritual awakening, okay? God wants you to process any fear of economic insecurity that you may have. But the 6 of Swords is coming through very strong about this new career phase. So I don't have a card telling me a flat out yes, Sid. But the 6 of Swords is showing that peaceful times will come. And whether that be through needs or not, I don't know for sure, sweetie. But the 6 of Swords is promising you peaceful times will come. But you need to use this time to process that fear of economic insecurity, okay? Because whenever we feel fear, we're making choices through the mindset of fear. And we're always like a hamster in a hamster wheel, okay? When we're living in fear. So connect with your God to process that fear. Look, and you got the chariot. I go forward with confidence. You already know. I go forward with confidence. How empowering. Thank you, Sid, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. Hey, Angelic. I would say, well, I'll write your name down, but I probably should stop taking names after Angelic. All right. All right. So I got Sid. All right. What about Delilah and Tenzin? Did y'all leave or y'all here? Delilah and Tenzin. Hey, Ab, I do have your name down. You'll just have to wait a little bit, sweetie, okay? Delilah, I know it's a long list. See, look, I'm still here. Oh, there's Delilah. See, I got to go through all these. You're over here. Other way. You're over here, Ab. Okay, sweetie? If you're able to hang in there. I'm sorry, Angelic. I think that was mistakes for Tenzin. No, I have you on my list, Zen. You're over here on this side. That's Zen right there. I promise I didn't mistake you. Much love to you, Sid. All right, Delilah, did you want a general read or a specific? Delilah. It's okay. Don't be sorry, Zen. If you're able to hang around, I promise I'll get to you. It just might. But I know not all these people are here. What will happen for me in 2026? Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Delilah. Is Delilah's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding 2026? Aw, thank you, Nahil. I appreciate you. Delilah, 2026. I call upon Delilah's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding Delilah's 2026. What to expect, how to navigate this new year. Words of wisdom. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Delilah, 2026. Thank you, divine. I saw that Hierophant. The Hierophant's so empowering. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Okay. All right. Oh, wow. Your first card is the Tower card. That's a huge one. I don't know if you're like doing some healing work, but the Tower card is I surrender and know how to go forward. Okay, you see these people falling from this tower? They're not falling like in a bad way. Look how they're see how they're coddled? They're coddled by the wisp of something, which is your higher power. You're tearing down something old. You said you are. You are. Yeah. Yeah. You are doing something. Hey, Aim, I'm not going to take any more names, okay, sweetie? No, I'm not taking any more names. I've got a pretty long list, and I don't know who all still's here and who isn't. Okay? Thank you, Aim. Your ego. It's hard. We have to love our ego, right? Yeah. Well, I'm so proud of you. The Tower. The Tower often brings sudden change that's unexpected and chaotic. It's time to surrender rather than fight. As an old situation, your ego, relationship, or belief can no longer stand up. However, you can recover and construct something better now that you see the truth. A spiritual interpretation of the card is a personal breakthrough, enlightenment. Enlightenment. Beautiful. Hey, Manu, I did. I wrote your name down, sweetie. And then because you're doing that, Delilah, you have the Sun card. Like, what? When we do the shadow work, we are like the light shines on us. We see abundance all around us because we're coming from the depths of pure hell, right? The hell that we create. The sun brings the warming sun into your life, beaming happiness. Look how bright and beautiful. You find success and time to focus on yourself, perhaps literally a holiday in the sun, or other opportunities to de-stress and recharge. The sun is also a card of personal growth and self-appreciation, so you feel worthy of and enjoy the good things in life. An additional meaning is spending time with children and family, but I feel like this is God showing you the abundance, all of the abundance around you, right? Hey, Marilyn, I'm not taking names now, sweetie. Manu, I do have your name down. Marilyn, I'm not taking any more names because I have a pretty good list still. So I'm just cut off the list now, okay? All right, then Delilah, you have temperance behind that. So through ascension, life can get wonky. Like our emotions, like I know when I went through, because a spiritual awakening isn't one and done. We have several awakenings through this journey. And I know that my body physically is tired. My emotions get tired. So Delilah, temperance is coming in. This angel of tarot is reminding you to try to stay balanced. Delilah, you are doing it. You got 3 major arcana cards coming out. Like you are doing the deep work. God is validating you. Temperance shows the need for balance and accuracy when life feels precarious. There may be many demands upon you, but you can take control. You may need to budget or plan your time to create more stability. An additional meaning is playing the part of peacekeeper or negotiator, but I feel like it's just God reminding you through the deep work you're doing to always try to find your balance. Rest. You need rest. When you're going through ascension and awakenings, you've got to find rest, and you've got to continue to do things that raise your vibrations. Okay. Wow, Delilah, what a deep read. That was 3 major arcana cards. Wow. Beautiful. Whatever you're doing it. I love it. A beautiful read. Man, that's crazy. Then you have the King of Pentacles on the bottom. I'm sure of my place in this world. You are generally such a sweet, good soul. Aw, thank you, Delilah. I appreciate you. I try to be. I try to. But you are amazing as well. And you are doing the work. I'm so proud of you. All right, Tinson, if you're still here, hop in the chat. With the rain, it might be a little bit more difficult to hear me. Tinson, and then Jesse, and then Devin. Tinson, Jesse, and then Devin. You're welcome, Delilah. Aw, Angelic, thank you for telling Sid that beautiful words of positivity. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Angelic. How sweet. All right, after Tinson, Jesse, and Devin, I have Aniket, Jamal, and OG. I think a lot of these people might have left. Oh, there's Tinson. Okay, Tinson. Will L. Honda contact me for patch up ex-boyfriend? All right, so you basically want to know, are you going to get back with your ex, right? Is that a love read? Are you going to get back with your ex? Higher power, source, creator of all. I said to guide my cards and my words. This death card is already sticking out. This death card, I caught my eye, and the death card is the ending of something. But I'm going to shuffle to make sure that's the message. Okay, I'm going to shuffle first just to make sure. But the death card is the ending of like an ending of something, so that something else beautiful can happen. But let me read. Okay. Oh, thank you, Shiva. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said to guide my cards and my words for Tinson. Tinson's here seeking spiritual advice surrounding their ex, and are they going to get back together? I call upon Tinson's archangels, their divine, their spirit team, to come in with words of enlightenment and clarity surrounding their love life, and are they going to get back together? Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Any words of encouragement and clarity for Tinson? It's raining hard here. I like your specs. Thank you, Shiva. I like your name. Tinson. All right, let me see. All right. Your first card is the High Priestess. My intuition guides me to the truth. So Tenzin, this is your higher power telling you to not think with your head, think with your soul. What does your soul tell you about this relationship? Why is this person an ex? Do they align with your higher purpose? And what does your soul tell you? Right now, Kelly said, rain on an RV can be soothing. Yeah, actually, I like it. For y'all, it might not be the best sound. Well, our camper does leak. We do have a leak. So Maddie looked at me like, really? All right. Oh, Shiva, do you know any single, mature, kind lady who wants love and care? I'm sorry, Shiva, I don't. All right, the high priestess, Tenzin, the high priestess. The high priestess asks you to follow your inner knowing. This is a time to listen to your intuition and trust yourself. You may be drawn to spiritual development just now, or even psychic work. The card also shows finding a teacher or a mentor and seeking deeper personal knowledge. Another aspect of the card is the need for discretion, privacy, and even secrecy. But I feel like this is God telling you, you already know the answer to this. Okay, baby, do you want to be with him? But what is your intuition telling you about the relationship? Like, you probably already know whether this is closed or not, right? Then you have the Two of Wands. I focus on what I want and make it happen. Huh, that's weird. Because you said, I want to be with him. Well, this is like, have you told him you want to get back with him? This says making plans, looking ahead. This too sees you focusing on your next steps, and you may be in the process of making a decision. The card often appears in a reading to signify the planning stages of a project or can relate specifically to travel. You may be in discussions with others to schedule a trip or otherwise find a way to expand your horizons. In relationships, creative and romantic partners are favored. You connect with someone who sees the world as you do. Tenzin, have you told him you want to get back with him? Hey, Millie, I'm not taking any more names, sweetie. I'm closing the list. Then you have the King of Cups. I am my own anchor. See, this is weird. Okay. I feel like God is telling you that if you feel like you want to be with this person so bad, make the decision to tell them. My mind and heart are not going on the same track. Oh, okay. I see. Like your intuition is telling you this person, I told him. So you already know, right? That's why the King of Cups is coming up. I am my own anchor. This is God showing you, like, listen to your intuition and process the pain. Because you already know your answer to it, right? Emotional stability, kindness, and strength. Like, this is who you're worthy of. Wait, what's happening? Is this person? I'm confused. Siobhan. Okay, sorry, I got sidetracked. All right, Tenzin. Emotional stability, kindness, and strength. As a person in your reading, the king represents self-control. God wants you to be in self-control. Siobhan says, if I'm ready to spread love genuinely, did I do anything wrong? I guess he's just looking for a mate. Is there? All right. As a person in your reading, the king represents self-control, the ability to stay calm. Okay, so Tenzin, God's wanting you to stay calm and centered. And is this person really your ideal partner? God wants you to reflect on this person. They're an ex for a reason. So is it really your ideal partner? Because the King of Cups is bringing your ideal partner, someone that will love you like you love them. But you got to close this chapter. The death card, which stuck out to me when I was shuffling, is telling you, I let go and embrace new beginnings. You got to let go so that this one can come in. If you don't close that chapter, you're never going to meet the one that truly fits you, okay? And I know it's not easy, but you can do it. Try to do things that uplift your spirits, okay? Trust what the universe has for you. The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. Trust what the world has for you, okay? Something bigger and better and unconditional love is out there. All right. Thank you, Tinsen. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. I already typed out Jesse and Devin. Then I have Aniket, Jamal, and OG, but I think they left. That's Lord Ganesh. Ganesha. If Aniket, Jamal, and OG aren't here, we resealed our roof with 3 good coats of last fall. What did you put on it, Kelly? What did we try to? We haven't put anything else. What did we try the first time? Silicone. Yeah, we're having a hard time finding where exactly the leak's coming from. We could put more effort into it. We just haven't. Huh? Yeah, the money's been kind of tight. So Henry's from Home Depot. Henry's is what Kelly suggested. All right, let's see. All right, after OG, I have anything. I think a lot of these people left. Oh, what happened? Wait, I lost my chat. Hold on. All right, there we go. It's under $30. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. Kiki said, no one's here. Skip to my name. Let me go through them just to be respectful. Anything? Cinderella. And then Z. Let me just type them in and give them a chance first. Anything? Cinderella and Z. After that, I have Miss Gaming, Praveen, and Stylist. My guy's in construction. Water will keep flowing to the lowest point. It's very, very destructive. It is. You're right. We're catching the water now, but like we catch it. And luckily, well, Florida's been in a drought, so we haven't been like dealing with it too bad. And this isn't our forever home. We are going to upgrade too, but we should spend it and fix it. You're right. All right. After style. Okay. None of these people are coming in. Then I have Catherine, Laura, and Stefan. Catherine, Laura, and Stefan. Ganesha is just part of my spiritual journey, Siobhan. I believe in multiple things. Catherine, Laura, and Stefan. There's Stefan. Is it Stephanie? I'm sorry, Stephanie. Stephanie or Stefan? All right. Thank you for waiting and being patient. I appreciate you. Do you work reading? Look, and you were on it. You know how it flows here. Work reading for 2026, please. I'm currently unemployed. I'm so sorry. I'm sending you love and light. Oh, I know that's a hard one. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Stephanie. As they're unemployed right now, they would like a career reading. They would like to connect. Oh, I see strength. The strength card is there. Strength. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. I call upon Stephanie's archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of enlightenment and clarity surrounding their job. Anything on the horizon. And how to navigate this situation. When one rises, we all rise. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. One rises, we all rise. When I show my work, others give support. I see the Three of Pentacles. Let's see. Scrape off any loose old stuff, then caulk around your AC, etc. Then coat hard to junk RVs. Keep up your resale. Oh, you're right. You're right. It's a good. Thank you, Kelly, for offering your advice. I appreciate that. Siobhan, thank you. Hinduism is what taught me about one love, connectedness. We're all connected, which is a big part of why I do what I do now. All right. Hey, stars, I'm so sorry I closed my list. If you stick around, some people on the list may not be here. When I get to the end, if it hasn't been over 3 hours, I can try, okay? All right. Stephanie, 10 of Pentacles. Wow. I celebrate everything. The Pentacles are around like work and money. I celebrate everything I achieve. Don't give up. You know, we have to lift each other up, right? Hey, Arcan, I'm closing my list, sweetie, for the day. I don't know if the rest of the people are here, but it's still a pretty lengthy list, so I'm going to close it out. The 10 of Pentacles. Fulfillment and success. Look at this, Stephanie. I'm so sorry. I saw a Y, so it's Stephanie, I'm assuming. Fulfillment and success, well-deserved financial and emotional security. This is God telling you, don't give up. It's going to happen. You just got to keep doing the next right thing. Oh, thank you, stars. Stephanie. Okay, Stephanie. Sorry. Yeah, Kelly, there's a desktop chat and a mobile chat as well. All right, Stephanie, this is a fulfillment and success card, well-deserved financial and emotional security. The card often arises in readings to show you forming even deeper bonds with those close to you and enjoying a stable, productive, and financial phase. This may mean, for example, extending your home, growing an established business, getting married, or benefit from other rewarding, lasting, personal, or professional partnerships. This 10 can also show love and help between the generations. So you may give or receive money within your family or other close network and benefit from their support and advice. But it is a card overall of fulfillment and success, financial and emotional security. Like, I can't make it up. Wow. The fact that you got that card in a moment of where you're feeling down about it. Just keep doing the next right thing, but also watch your mindset. Okay, Stephanie, you got to watch your mindset. If you find yourself in a negative headspace, you're attracting more negativity. Okay, we want to wake up and say, I'm so abundant. I will find my job. I'm so abundant. Yeah. Yeah. Try to wake up though and shift that mindset into it will happen. When we manifest, we have to manifest like it's already happened and truly believe it in our heart. Sticking around may be rewarding. You never know. Yeah, Crystal, thank you. You're right. If the list is closed, some people do get messages from other people's readings. Exactly. All right, behind that, Stephanie, you got the 7 of Swords. I take great care of what I value. 7 of Swords. Wow, that's funny that Crystal popped in as she got that in her reading, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Stephanie, I'm not sure what is coming up, and this could be centered around your ego as well, but it's a card that's needing to protect yourself and your property. Whatever you value needs extra care and attention, and this includes ideas. I feel like this is, yeah, I feel like, I don't know, let me just read it, and how it resonates, it'll resonate, okay? Potential theft, vigilance, the need to protect yourself and your property. Whatever you value needs extra care and attention, and this includes ideas, which may be better kept to yourself just now. The 7 often signifies underhand dealings, so double check any contracts and other agreements. A broader meaning of the card is to think out of the box, to find a clever, ingenious way of doing something. Maybe that's it surrounding your job. Thinking out of the box, a clever, ingenious way of doing something that no one else has considered. But it also says you may need to work in secret for a time. I'm not sure where that resonates, but Yeah, maybe the think out of the box finds it clever for getting that job. Right. Exactly, Kelly. You're on it today. Oh, Crystal, thank you. I appreciate that. 10 of Cups. Look. Look, Stephanie, I have all I wish for in my what says in my relationships, but it can also be, in your career as well. I have, and maybe it's like finding the peace within those relationships will help you stay in that positive mindset. Complete happiness, complete happiness and fulfillment. You are crowned with success. 2 of your cards are coming out about success and can now appreciate life's blessings. The card signifies the freedom to live as you choose, and you feel at home in every sense. You enjoy close bonds with families, friends, groups, and children, and at home, life is serene and relationships are harmonious. In love, the 10 shows the ultimate expression of emotion, which is demonstrated in a way you recognize. You are loved the way you need to be loved. The additional meaning is finding your ideal home. Maybe they are both related, right? It might be blurry because of that rain came through. It might have messed up my Wi-Fi. Yeah. Wow. Maybe it'll clear up. I'm not sure. I might have to close it out sooner rather than later if it's so blurry and robot-y. Hey, Rocket Queen. Happy New Year. I can check out Rocket Queen's channel. Yeah, I'm not sure why that come up, Stephanie, but the readings are very, very good. Power cycle, your modem. Yeah, that's true. Wow. Stephanie, I'm excited for you. Don't give up, sweetie. Try to keep a positive mindset about it, okay? Things are going to be really good. All right. If my Wi-Fi doesn't give up, I've got Megamind, Kelly, and I know Kelly's here, I think still, and Zen. Megamind, Kelly, and Zen. Hey, Shivam. I am closing out my list today, you guys, just because I've already been on here a couple hours, and now the rain made my... Kiki and Shivam. You're at it today, aren't you? That was great. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate you. Happy New Year, Siobhan. Oh, thank you, Rocket Queen. I appreciate you. Kelly, are you still here? I saw you earlier. Let me see. Megamind, Kelly, or Zen? Are y'all still here? Megamind, Kelly, or Zen? Shivam. Okay, baby, we saw. You said Happy New Year. Don't try not to flood the chat with it. Thank you, though, for the blessings. All right. Siobhan, did I say your name? There's 2 Siobhans now. Did I say your name, though? You've been in the chat. Did I miss your name? Oh, my goodness. Because you've been... Wait, there's 2 Siobhans now, but I'm so confused. I don't know why I didn't write your name down. Like, you've been so active in the chat. I didn't write either one of y'all's names down. Siobhan. All right. That's weird. All right, let me write. Okay. Okay, let me do, what I'll do is I'll do Kelly's, and then I'll do both the Siobhans after Kelly. Okay. I'll do Siobhan SH, and then I'll do Oh, there's so many Siobhans now. I'm confused. Hold on, Kelly. And then I'll do, where's the other Siobhan? Then I'll do Shivanika. Okay. All right, Kelly, you're next now. All right, Kelly. All right. Hey, Arcan, you came in after I stopped doing names, but if the people aren't here, I might have time to do a read for you, okay? Shivani. All right. After After Kelly, I'll get to you too, okay? Kelly, did you want a general read or did you have a specific question? Yeah, my Wi-Fi was not happy with that rain. Hey, Laura. Oh, I called you too. Okay. Laura, I'm going to have to put you in after the Shavans. Angelic, you're there. You're there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ahead of you if they're still here, Angelic, okay? Siobhan, I know, I'm sorry, Siobhan. I'm probably going to say it wrong. Siobhan. A general will work today. It's okay, Laura. No worries. Don't be sorry. It's okay. I understand. Oh, good. Thank you, Crystal. I have my other mock account going, so I thought it did clear up. All right, Kelly, a general work reading. Okay. A general work reading. All right. Higher powers, source, creator of all. Wondering if my family, your family's always with you, sweetie. They're always here. I'm so blessed, stars. I'm so blessed. I really am. This little channel has really taken off. Oh, Siobhan. All right, Kelly. General. Wait, a general. I'm sorry, not around work. Okay, general. Okay. Higher powers, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Kelly, as Kelly's here seeking spiritual advice, spiritual wisdom. I call upon Kelly's ancestors, their archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of clarity, wisdom, and enlightenment. Call upon Kelly's family, those that have left us, to come in with any words of clarity, love, enlightenment for Kelly. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. The words of love, prosperity, wealth, and health. When one rises, we all rise. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Kelly. I see the moon card on the bottom of the deck, which is my intuition guides me to the right decision. So I don't know, it just stuck out, the moon card. And it is a full moon tonight. Thank you, divine. Kelly. New words of wisdom and clarity. Ancestors. Was it past? Just heard an aunt passed over. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know ancestors are aware. Yes, they're always with us, always guiding us, always protecting us. Maybe in this full moon, it's a full moon of honoring them, right? The ancestor. Yeah. So you have the Two of Swords coming in. Whatever I decide, I trust in the outcome. And the moon card talked about your intuition too. So I don't know. Going to need intuition, meeting up with some. Wow, God will provide. Yeah, you just have to have that discernment and listen. Yeah, our intuition's always there. It's just about connecting with it. So yeah, I don't know what decision this is, or well, actually, sorry, this is a pause in activity, procrastination. This too can show you feeling caught between. Yeah, it is a decision. Two people or two paths. And the indecision leaves you feeling stuck and depleted. You may feel that neither route is clear nor ideal. However, there is time for action. Otherwise, the issue becomes greater than it deserves to be as you ponder each potential outcome or avoid making a decision altogether. An additional meaning of the card is a truce or taking time out during a period of stress or conflict. And since you have something big happening and you're wanting to connect with that intuition, it might be taking that time out. But if you have a decision that you're avoid making, this is, higher power, ancestors, past loved ones, whoever you identify with, coming through telling you that not making a decision can make things worse, right? But however it resonates with you, if it's about taking the time out to connect with your intuition, then that's what you should take away, okay? It's okay, Rocket Queen. Then you have the Seven of Swords. I take great care of what I value. Wow, that's come up for a couple of y'all in this collective. This is a potential theft card. So I'm going to read it. Don't let it scare you. Again, protecting yourself could be protecting yourself from your own ego and maybe negative thoughts or worrying, okay? So potential theft, vigilance, and the need to protect yourself and your property. Whatever you value needs extra care and attention, and this includes ideas, which may be better kept to yourself just now. The seven often signifies underhand dealing, so double check any contracts and other agreements. A broader meaning of the card is to think out of the box, to find a clever, ingenious way of doing something that no one else may have considered. You may need to work in secret for a time. And you have a couple of swords coming up, and swords are more related to negative emotions sometimes, which is life. That's our ego that comes in with fear, anxiety, telling us we're not good enough. So if you're experiencing any of that, it's divine telling you, trust in the outcome. Trust that your intuition is guiding you. Take great care of what you value. Take time out to do things that align with your higher self. Then you have the Three of Wands. I have the energy I need to realize my goals. I have the energy I need to realize my goals. Plans take shape. The dynamic number 3 denotes action, and you are now ready to embark upon a challenging venture. You may intend to head into unknown territory. And at this point, sense the reality of the plan you have committed to, along with its potential pitfalls. Overall, the card's message is energy, optimism, and progress in your projects, work, and relationships. An idea you have nurtured begins to take shape. If you have travel plans, your departure date is fast approaching. Wow. I wonder if that's about the family. You're ready to embark upon a challenging venture. Your spirit team's with you. Your spirit team's got you through this venture. Take great care of what you value and trust in the process. Trust in the divine is leading you, okay? But let divine lead you, right? Because I know my ego always wants to run the show, and I have to keep it in check and let God lead, okay? Thank you, Kelly, for letting me read for you. All right. I was going to do Shivansh, and then Shivanita. I think I'm saying it wrong. And then Laura. So Shivansh. If you're still here, hump in the chat. Shivanika will be after Shivansh. I hear the messages. Today I choose to value me. Yeah, we need a new source of income. The economy has hit the household. Oh, Kelly, I'm sending you so much love and light. I know it's not easy, but you got this. You're going to come through. It's going to come through. The King of Wands on the split. I'm successful in all I do. I appreciate you, and just go forward knowing that you're loved, guided, and protected always. This too shall pass. Oh, Crystal, that's a good idea. You should try doing a group reading where we all put a symbol in the chat every time you hit something that resonates. Wow, that would be really cool. I like that idea. Did I lose Shivansh and Shivanika? Did I lose y'all? Shivansh, Shivanika, and then Laura. Laura, are you still around? Science. Don't believe in all that. That's okay, Malika. You don't have to believe in it, sweetie. It's up to you. We have free will. That's the beauty of this world. We get to believe in whatever we want to. Free will. All right. All right. Shivanika. I'm going to do Laura and then you, okay? Angelic and Ab. I'm getting there, I promise. After these three, I got Rita, Kiki, then Ab. And then Manu, Ascending, and Angelic. But remember, all those people are in here. All right, Shivanika, hold your question. I'm going to do Laura, okay? And then I'm going to come to you. Manu, I think you came in after I closed the list, sweetie, but if I have time, I can try. Arcan, you can. Okay, look, you're sticking around. Let me write your names down. Hold on. Okay, Manu. I'm going to write your name down, okay? Manu and Arcan, because you're sticking around, so. All right. Oh, and then Rocket Queen, I didn't even think to ask you, do you want another reading today? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right. Let me go back up. Kelly. Not Kelly. I already did Kelly. Laura. Laura, I have an idea to start working with my gifts publicly. Yes, I can tell you yes. What is my spirits team's perspective on this, please? Do it. The sun. Look, you're going to be blessed with the sun on the split, because you're doing something that aligns with your higher self. Okay, but let me actually read. Higher power, Taurus, creator of all. I sent you guide my cards and my words for Laura. Laura has an idea to start working with their gifts publicly. Laura wants to know, what is their spirit team's perspective on this? Higher power source. Come in with words of enlightenment and clarity. I call upon Laura's archangels, the divine. That sun card keeps coming up, Laura. Oh, the sun card's amazing. What does Laura's spirit team have to say about this? Using their gifts publicly. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. I break free of bondage. Don't let that ego stop you. If it aligns with your higher self, yeah. Break free of that bondage. Don't let ego guide you. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Words of wisdom and clarity for Laura surrounding this, using their gifts publicly. Thank you. Thank you, source. Whoa, I saw 2 major arcana cards come through in the shuffle that caught my eye, and they are giving. Let me check your name off, Laura. Okay. All right, your first card is the 2 of Wands. I focus on what I want and I make it happen. I focus on what I want. Does this align with your higher self, Laura? Does this make you happy? Then hell yeah. Does this serve the greater good of you and other people? Making plans, looking ahead. This 2 sees you focusing on your next steps, and you may be in the process of making a decision. That is so funny. I can't make it up. The card often appears in a reading to signify the planning stages of a project and can relate specifically to travel. You may be in discussions with others to schedule a trip or otherwise find a way to expand your horizons. In relationships, creative and romantic partnerships are favored. You connect with someone who sees the world as you do. Making plans, looking ahead. The 2 sees you focusing on your next steps. You may be in the process of making a decision. I love it. Planning stages of a project. I focus on what I want and I make it happen. And with that, you have the 8 of Cups. I accept my situation without resistance. Like, stop resisting. Why are you resisting? Now, 8 of Cups says a change of heart, moving on. Like, maybe you're moving on from your old career life to this, kind of like I did with teaching to tarot. Like, I'm hoping that my tarot would take off one day if it's meant to be. 8 is the number of change, and it signifies a change in your life as you transition from one place or situation to another. You may have hit a wall, knowing you can't progress further. So the only option is to walk on. Overall, the 8 signifies a change that is needed, and it comes quietly. This card is a message about accepting the way things have turned out and knowing the right time to make a move. I feel like, though, the part that's sticking out is knowing the time to make a move. What is your instincts? Use your discernment? What is your intuition telling you about this project? Know when to make a move. Listen to your spirit team. Then you have the Page of Cups. I'm as young as I choose to feel. Does this new project make you feel childlike? Like, you can see me getting excited. Tarot reading makes me, like, there's hard readings at times, but when I'm able to help you connect with spirit and see the promises that are given to us, it brings my childlike mentality out, right? Page is a person in your reading. The page is often a young person who's imaginative, sensitive, and highly intuitive. As a situation, he denotes new positive influences. There is fun and good conversation to be had, which makes you feel re-energized and even young again. I feel like this new project is gonna, make you feel young again. It's a card that heralds a phase of lighthearted enjoyment. When life flows, you feel less burdened by the usual responsibilities. It also suggests you could be making new friends in this process, making a new friend. Whoa, how exciting. I'm excited for you. And if you do it on YouTube, you have to share your channel. I love helping other channels grow as much as I can. So please, whatever you do, share it with the collective. Yeah. Oh, Rocket Queen. Look, it took me a little while too to figure all that out. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate you so much. I do. Shivani, it's your turn. Wow, Kelly, congratulations to you too. So much recovery and positivity in this room. I love it. It's such a blessing to have each and every one of y'all here. You are such a generous heart. Oh, much gratitude to you too. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you for trusting me to read for you. All right, Shivani, let me see your question, sweetie. Thank you for waiting, love. I know sometimes it's a long list. Shivani, I'm so blessed. I want to know about my marriage and child. Oh, wow. Okay, do you have this child already? Shivani, marriage, higher power, source, creator of all. Hey, God, Jen, I see you. I said you guide my cards and my words for Shivani. As Shivani is here seeking spiritual advice around. You don't have this child. So you kind of want to know, like, are you married now? Or you're like asking, like, kind of like, what? Tell me, like, if it's going to happen. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my words for Shivani. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Ooh. I put out a video recently. When we're done, you're married but 3 miscarriages. All right. I put out a video recently about me going through the process of not being able to conceive. So when you leave the live, it might give you some words of encouragement and positivity surrounding it. Trying to look at your situation from another angle. If you want to check it out or feel inclined to. It was my most recent video. Higher power, source, creator of all. I sent you guide my cards and my words for Shivani. Shivani is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their marriage and the possibility of children. I call upon Shivani's archangels, their divine, their spirit team, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding Shivani's marriage and the possibility of children. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Shivani, marriage and children. One rises, we all rise. Shivani, marriage and children. Hey, Angelic, I see you. Okay, Shivani. Temperance. Wow. So this is an angel of tarot, and it's a card of balance, because with these deep emotions, I feel, I've been through that. I haven't been through miscarriages, but I've been through the constant reading of the pregnancy test and it always saying no. And I know that a miscarriage is a whole deeper level than that. But I just want to let you know that I feel a little bit of the pain. Okay. And temperance is calling for you to find balance within that situation, to connect with your divine. Temperance shows the need for balance and accuracy when life feels precarious. There may be many demands upon you, but you can take control. Temperance wants you to find ways to find more balance, okay? And stability. Do those things, do whatever you got to do to find that stability and that calmness, okay? Let me boot this person. All right. Then you have 9 of Swords. I trust the present moment. And I know it's hard to when you go through things like miscarriages. I know it's hard to trust. But God is asking you to trust the present moment. This is a card of anxiety and worry and doubt. Nines are cards of accumulation, and they signify intensity. The suit of swords with its element of air and the mind, this intensity is usually read as anxiety. You may be overthinking a specific situation and worrying about negative outcomes, or feel overwhelmed with random anxiety about the future. In one sense, the card symbolizes an awakening to something painful that needs to be processed. In readings, the card can indicate insomnia, nightmares, and anything that disturbs your peace. So this is God like seeing, like showing, like, I see you're going through this. Oh, you're going through a lot. I'm just sending you so much love and light. And I'm trying to find the words to make you feel the strength that God gives us. But we have to seek God. Shivanika. So I don't know if you meditate or pray or all of, like, I meditate, I pray, I connect with nature, I connect with animals. And that helps me see my angle from another way, because I was never able to have children, but I've learned that God has another plan for me. And that's not to say that you won't have children, but God wants you to process the hurt from your other miscarriages. The Nine of Swords talks about an awakening to something painful that needs to be processed. Okay. And you process those emotions through balance and calm and connecting with your higher power. Thank you, Shivanika. Thank you. I'm sending you so much love and light. Then you have the Four of Pentacles. I trust that I'm always safe and protected. This is God. This is God's promise to you. You are always safe and protected. No matter what, God loves you. And what we think we need might not be what we need. We think we need it, but it might not be that God knows what we need truly. This four denotes stability in your finances and relationships. So this card is stability in your marriage, Shanika. Okay? Not Shanika, I'm sorry. Shivanika. This is stability in your relationship. You have found a way to be settled and feel secure. So you're going to work through that. You're going to heal. If you have faced financial hardship recently, it's a card of reassurance, signifying an end to money troubles. The only issue here is looking inward. I don't feel like this is surrounding money, though. I feel like it's an end to the hurt that you felt. And this card is asking you to look inward. Look inward. Try not to focus on the material world. Like, God's wanting you to go inward right now. And try not to focus about having a baby right now. It's even talking about possibly having a miserly attitude, right? Like a negativity surrounding it. That's why God wants you to go inward, to see your situation from another angle. Yeah. Don't cling too tightly to this idea of having a baby. Try to seek inward to see what God wants for you. All right, Shivanika, thank you so much. I'm sending you so much love and light and healing. I pray that Shivanika heals from this, because that's a lot. I know it's a lot. Just send her love and light and peace and serenity. Yeah, it's going to be okay. Sorry, a little emotional thinking about it all, because I felt that, Yeah. But you're going to be fine. Look, it's okay. I'm okay. Thank you, though. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. And you're going to see there's a bigger purpose, like, find your God, connect with your God, okay? Right. But I'm sending you so much love and light and healing vibes and positivity. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. It's not bad tears. It's like tears. You said, why are you crying? I'm just very much an empath. Yeah, I'm an empath. And so I feel, you're so sensitive. I am very sensitive. You're right. I feel the emotion. So yeah. To spread love somewhere else. Yeah. Sometimes we're needed. Exactly. You said it all, Crystal. You did. You took the words out of my mouth. Okay. I think I lost Shivansh. So let's see where I am on the list. Yeah. All right. I have Rita, Kiki, and Ab. It's the Holy Spirit. Yeah, I'm just sending them so much love and light. I am. Rita, Kiki, and Ab. And then after Rita, Kiki, and Ab, I think Ab stuck around actually. When God touch you, cry. I know. You're right. Hey, Sam. I'm actually closing my list today, okay? Oh, Kiki, you're here. Of course you're here. Okay. All right, let me check off your name. Ab was here. I thought maybe they couldn't stick around. Next action for me. Okay, what do you mean like next? Oh, is this a relationship read? Are you at a breakup? Or I'm from the States, Sam. I live in the state of Florida. And welcome. My list is closed today, but maybe you can come back and I can read for you. Shivanika, ma'am, please, of you, world need humanity. I know. You're right. We do need humanity. We need each other, Shivanika. We need each other to lift each other up and see that positivity is still here. Hey, New. My list is closed today, sweetie. I'm sorry. Okay. God, Jen, stop. God, Jen, say whenever you cry, imagine Donald Trump, you laugh. Because stop. This is not. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate it. Thank you, No, for understanding. All right, Kiki. Source creator involved. Oh my gosh. Aw. Next actions for a need reunion. All right. So you're wanting to get, is this a relationship? You're wanting to get back together with this person? Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Kiki. Kiki seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding this relationship. They would like a reunion. I call upon Kiki's archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of enlightenment and clarity surrounding this relationship and how to navigate it. They're saying they need a reunion. Thank you, Source. Any words of wisdom and clarity for Kiki? Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. Kiki. All right. I want to start with your wording of need. Need is a very strong word. Do you want a reunion? Your heart thinks you want a reunion, right? Oh, thank you, Rocket Queen. I appreciate that. God, Jen made my mind clear up real quick. We're talking about Donald Trump. All right, Kiki. Your first card is the Five of Wands. I stand my ground and look for peace. So I want you to reflect on this relationship, Kiki, and why is this person an ex, right? Why are they an ex? Were they truly for your higher self? The Five of Wands. Let me find it and read it to you. Okay, Five of Wands. Test and challenges. This five is a card of intense energy, like you saying, I need a reunion. That's a very strong, right? Intense energy, which often signifies a battle of wills. The result is that you may feel tested and struggle to be heard. This is a show of ego, a play fight rather than a serious attack. The message is try not to take the situation to heart. It will soon pass. So are they with the other person? How long have y'all been broken up? Because this says in readings, the card can show family and work squabbles, but it says it will pass. Now, I don't know to what degree, but it's like, try not to 10 days. And you tried to get back with them already? Hey, if you're just coming in, my list is closed. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. And Ascending, you know I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I have your name down too, Ascending. I wrote your name down, Arcan. We're just not there yet, sweetie. Kiki. I don't know. It says it will soon pass, but I don't know if that means an ending. Let me see what your next card says. Five of Cups. I will move forward when the time is right. It's almost like, all right, let me just read it. Five of Cups. Sadness, loss, and disappointment. Ah, I see. Getting hate. See, like, do you want to be with somebody like that, Kiki? You tried, but no, that only hate. You're getting hate. Oh, that's a strong word too. Why? Okay, ask yourself, why do I feel the need to reconcile with someone who's sending me hate? I want you to think about that for me, okay? Now let me read the Five of Cups. Sadness, loss, and disappointment. This card often comes up in readings to signify a lost opportunity, such as losing out on a job or the mourning the end of a relationship. This five can apply to any situation that leaves you bereft. The message here is how you respond, because there's still hope. Not everything's been taken. Look at what remains, reflect on your situation, see how you might go forward. It's a card of healing. Like, you need a new beginning. You got to find peace through this. You can't blame, okay, you can, but look, I want you to think about this. It's like, because a third person possessed my love and he is deaf and blind now. Well, then he's closed that chapter, right? God wants you to heal. This Five of Wounds says, I stand my ground and look for peace. Then the Five of Cups says, I will move forward when the time is right. If this person is sending you hate, I think that's the green light to move forward, baby. Okay? I know it's not easy, but when you close this chapter, someone is going to be there waiting to not send you hate, to send you unconditional love. Behind that, you have the Fool. The Fool, because you're about to start on a new journey. You're going into the unknown. Yeah, that's not something that you deserve. So much more than that. He's coming back to me again and again, gets back to her. No, you either are with me or you're not. Like, you deserve so much better than that. Like, Kefab never made me feel like that. And God wants for you somebody that's going to show you everything and more, not go back and forth. You deserve so much more than that. A beginning. You have the opportunity to close the door and become into a new beginning. A fresh start beckons and an opportunity awaits. There's somebody in the abyss waiting for you. You see him walking into the abyss because he's willing to close that door. That's okay. That don't matter. Let him take you to his family. Things change, right? He chose to take his love somewhere else. He made a decision to take his love somewhere else. And now God wants you to process that. And God wants you to go into your new beginning. You may find a new romantic partner. That literally says that on the card, but you can't find the new romantic partner if you keep stuck up with this one and keep thinking about this one. Yeah. God wants you to process this. God wants you to find your new beginning, but you're not going to be able to do that by staying with this one, okay? This one's made his decision. They're running off with the other person. God wants more than that for you, love. You deserve more than that. You need to heal from this and find your peace. Everyone's a cheater. Don't say that. No, not everyone's a cheater. Not everyone is, I promise. Not everyone. There's someone for you. There is. Don't give up on love, ever. Sometimes you have to put down what you're holding on to so you can pick up what you need. Exactly. In the third stage of depression, I understand, but you also have a way to pick yourself up, okay? It's okay. You can choose to wake up and say, I'm going to do what makes me feel good today. Whether it's taking a walk in nature, whether it's connecting with animals, meditating, praying. I pray all day long. All day long, I have a dialogue with my higher power to keep me connected and grounded. Okay? Thank you, sweetie. I'm sending you so much love and light. And I'm sorry this is happening to you. I'm sorry. But you have somebody that is out there for you. Okay? You just have to heal and process this, sweetie. Thank you for letting me read for you. I'm sending you prayers and love, sweetie. I have Ab, Manu, and Ascending. I think the others left. Thank you, Kiki. I appreciate you. Of course. Thank you for being patient. And I appreciate you. Angelic, you're after Ascending. All right, Ascending. Did you have a specific question or a general read? Good night, Brady. Mr. Sundeep. Good night, Mr. Sundeep. Those faces you always put on here. Have a good night, Mr. Sundeep from India. Namaste. Ascending general. Okay. Arcan, I got you down at the bottom, love. You're actually my closing read. Or Rocket is if Rocket wants a reading, but you're before Rocket. Hey Tess, I'm sorry, sweetie. I've closed my list for today. I'm already almost at 3 hours and I still have a handful. Thank you. Maybe I can catch you on the next one, okay? All right. Higher power, source, creator, ball. I said you guide my cards and my words for Ascending. Ascending's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. I call upon Ascending's archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, self-love, prosperity, wealth, and health. When one rises, we all rise. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Ascending. Words and messages for Ascending. Thank you, divine. Keep bombs over here recording me. All right, Ascending. You got the Four of Wands. The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. Oh, isn't that a power message to take away? Like we have everything we need right now in this moment. Everything we need. And when we keep that mindset, we attract more without even realizing it. Freedom, happiness, and celebration. A time for joy and togetherness. The card denotes harmony and laughter. A time for you to relax and enjoy life's pleasures, especially if you've been feeling under pressure. You find peace and appreciate the simple things in life and may celebrate the milestones too. This four often comes up in readings to signify holidays, honeymoons, weddings, and parties. It's a celebration. It also could mean finding a new home or the perfect place for a vacation. Take me with you. And then you have, good night, Kiki. I appreciate you. I do. Good night, miss. And I hope I get a call from you someday on Amazon and I get a chance to assist. Oh, you work for Amazon. Well, look, one day when the money starts flowing, I'm sure I'll be calling you up. All right, Ascending. Then you have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm always rewarded for all I do. That's like this new beginning. The Four of Wands coming in for telling you to celebrate. And then the Ace of Pentacles coming behind it, talking about a new beginning. Oh, beautiful. The aces reveal new beginnings. The Ace of Pentacles denotes a tangible gift or other material gain that enables a new adventure or direction. You can now establish what you choose. This gift may come in the form of money, new work, or a new contract, or a new property. The card often shows a successful job interview or a house purchase or move that brings security and a sense of belonging. You are set to expand your empire. And Ascending, I know you're on that pathway. And 2026 is taking off. There's two pathways, the egocentric pathway and the ascension pathway. And you've been in my community for a while. So I know you're on that ascension pathway. And when we change that mindset to positivity, you attract that abundance. And that Ace of Pentacles is coming through for you. Things are going to pick up speed with whatever you're doing. It's happening. Yes. Then you have the Page of Wands. Stop. I'm always open to good news. Like what? You you have the Four of Wands. The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. You have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm always rewarded for all I do. That new beginning. And then you have the Page of Wands. I'm always open to good news. So I don't know what endeavor, project, or what you're doing, but it's taking off. Something's happening. Messages and news. As a person in your reading, this page is often a young person who's talkative and creative. The card can literally show a young person reading and writing. As a situation, the card reveals welcome news, which brings conditions for advancement and self-expression. While he doesn't represent instant success, he does foretell good news. Specifically, the page often comes up in readings to show applications for work, or more simply, a person who will soon be in touch with you. Oh, I like it. You're going to have to let me know. But in the moment, we feel blissful, right? The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. And with that is going to bring even more bliss and abundance. North America, Amazon customers. Oh, look. That's in the States. That's me. Thank you, Ascending. I appreciate you going through an awakening. Oh, yes. I'm so glad that you have awoken. Doesn't it feel good to be awake? You walk out into public and we see people that are still sleeping, and it breaks my heart. But you chose to awaken. I'm so proud of you. I love you. Thank you, Ascending, for sending all the love and light, always being here. I really appreciate you. When one rises, we all rise. Through your ascension, others will rise. Thank you. Thank you being part of my soul tribe, my Sangha. All right. After that, I have Angelic. Oh, Stars, you're still here. I thought I had ended up writing your name on the list. I'm going to add it down if you're still here. All right. Angelic, because I think I lost the last few maybe. Angelic. I know I lost Shivansh, Manu. Did I see Manu in here? And then Arcan. Angelic, Manu, and Arcan. You're welcome, Stars. Thank you for sticking around. I know I told you it was closed, but I did lose some people. Angelic, Arcan, and Manu. Okay, Arcan, would you like a general reading or specific? Yeah, I'll do Rocket if Rocket wants one, and then Stars after that, okay? All right, Arcan, specific or general? Everyone like and subscribe. Aw, as we can return. Aw, I appreciate you, Kiki. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Thank you. We just don't know. Card for 2026 for my birthday. Okay, hold on. Like, you just want one card? It's a freebie, a 3-card freebie, and you just want one? What do you mean for your birthday? Is it your birthday today? I'm so confused. As typical. Clarify for me, Arcan. At Brainy, can Rocket have a reading for her hubby? Oh, Rocket, I wish okay, so Rocket Queen, basically, I don't read other people because they're not here to tell me to read for them. And I believe in karma. So let's say your husband doesn't want a reading, then I've intruded on his privacy and I've created possible bad karma for myself. So unless your husband's saying, yeah, he's like next to you and saying, yeah, do it, I don't read other people's energy. All right. Your birthday. Okay. Wait. Okay, wait. Arcan. So yeah, one card. Okay, one card for your birthday. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. So wait, I'm still confused. It is your birthday today? Like today's your birthday? Yeah, right? Happy birthday, if it is. Higher power, source, creator of all. I call upon Arcan spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with the card for Arcan's birthday. How fun. Yes, today's my birthday. Like, lady, do I have to say it any other way? Happy birthday. And you just want one card. Wow, a lot of people would be like, it's my birthday. Can I have 5 cards? And you just want one. So you're positive. One card. And your power source, creator of all. Thank you, space. Thank you, divine. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this community. I said you guide my cards and my words for Arcan for their birthday. What a beautiful thing. A birthday message for Arcan. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Thank you, Rocket Queen, for understanding. No worries. Thank you. Arcan. You threw me off with the one card. Okay, let me focus. Arcan, birthday. Thank you, divine. Okay. I don't usually have people say that. All right, one card. Oh, Two of Swords. Whatever I decide, I trust in the outcome. So I don't know if you have a decision to make or not. Look, I can't do just one. I'm like, look at the bottom. Okay, I'm just going to do one because that's what you asked for. Okay. A pause in activity. Procrastination. This too can show you feeling caught between two people, two paths, and the indecision leaves you feeling stuck and depleted. You may feel that neither route is clear nor ideal. However, there is time for action. Otherwise, the issue becomes greater than it deserves to be as you ponder each potential outcome or avoid making a decision altogether. It could be additional meaning, could be a truce or taking a time out during a period of stress or conflict. So for this birthday, your higher power wants you to think. Are you feeling stress and conflict? Take a time out if you are. Are you in the midst of a decision? Higher power is telling you, trust me, make that decision. Happy birthday, Arcan. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday, dear Arcan. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. I felt like I had to give you more because you just asked for one card. Thank you, Arcan. I appreciate you. And I hope you have an amazing birthday. If you're feeling stressed, take that time out, okay? If you have a decision to make that decision. God will guide you. God leads us and guides us in everything. All right, stars, you're my closing act. Please pull more. Ah! You're lucky I didn't shuffle yet. Please pull more cards. All right. You got 4 Pentacles. I trust I'm always safe and protected. Look, you do. Maybe you are feeling a little anxious or something, Arcan. I got you, Arcan. All right, 4 Pentacles. You got the 4 Pentacles next. I didn't shuffle yet, so I pulled off the top like I usually would. Hold on, stars. Let me do 2 more cards for Arcan, and I got you. All right, the 4 Pentacles. This 4 denotes stability, Arcan. Stability in your finances and relationships. Happy birthday. Stability in your finances and relationships. You have found a way to be settled and feel secure. If you have faced financial hardship recently, it's a card of reassurance, signifying an end to money troubles. The only issue here is make sure you also look inward. God wants you to look inward to find God, okay? Don't cling too tightly to the material things because you're going to gain those things. Find God within. But it's a beautiful card. And then King of Wands, happy birthday. I really need money. Look, this is a card of saying stability in your finances. It's going to happen. Just make sure that you keep your mindset in a positive mindset, okay? And then you got the King of Wands behind that because you're this birthday boss right here. I'm successful in all I do. The money's going to flow because your mindset is going to be, bye, Rocket Queen. Thank you for everything. I appreciate you. Y'all check out Rocket Queen's channel if you haven't yet. She's a YouTuber as well. The King of Wands. Oh, I'm glad you let me pull 2 more cards. Ambition, inspiration, and success. As an individual in your reading, this king is expressive, dedicated, and passionate. with an entrepreneurial spirit. As a situation, the card represents following your ambition and being supported as you do so. You may be feeling inspired to stand apart from the crowd, seeking ingenious ways to expand your networks and deepen your knowledge of the world. The message is to take the lead, dare to be different, and publicize what you do. In the reading, the card shows up showing success in business and projects and a positive outlook in finances and love. Ah, two cards telling you things will be better. Me too. I need money, right? Ah, beautiful. Grace, my list is being closed out today, sweetie. Octo, $5. $5 for what? Claim the reading, Arcan. It is yours. Go forth that you are successful in all you do. Happy birthday. Thank you for letting me pick more cards because my soul wanted to. Hey, sweetie, I'm closing my list today, love. Okay. I've been on for 3 hours. I got one more person. It's stars. All right, stars. Let me see. House situation. When will it arrive? Should I look further? Okay, let me see. When will it arrive? Should I look further? Further afield? House situation. When will it arrive? Octo, is that how much moolah you're sending me? Thank you, Arcan. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have the best birthday ever. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for stars. As stars is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their home. Thank you, Arcan. Arcana. I've been calling you Arcan the whole time. Arcana. Stars. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for stars. Stars is here seeking spiritual clarity surrounding their living situation. Offer guidance and wisdom for this living situation in their home. I call upon their spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment. When one rises, we all rise. Octopus. When one rises, we all rise. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I'm seeing the Eight of Pentacles. I dedicate myself to what I believe in. Stars. When one rises, we all rise. You got the Pentacles on the shuffles. I'm seeing them. Let's see what comes out. All right. The Four of Wands. The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. It's like God. Okay, so my living situation is a camper that leaks. And we want to homestead our property, but it's going to take us a little while until the finances are ready. And this card reminds me that I have to find the gratitude in right now that I have this camper, that this camper has a functioning bathroom, that I have this land. So the Four of Wands wants you to find the blissfulness in the right now. And when we can center ourselves in the right now and be grateful for what we have right now, like in truly every moment, the rest will come to us. It will happen. But this card also says freedom, happiness, and celebration, a time for joy and togetherness. The card denotes harmony and laughter, a time for you to relax and enjoy life's pleasures, especially if you've been feeling under pressure. Stars, I cannot make this up. You have to listen to this. You find peace and appreciate the simple things in life and may celebrate milestones too. This four often comes up in readings to signify holidays, honeymoons, weddings, and parties. An additional meaning is finding a new home or the perfect place for vacation. Like that's the last sentence in this card. Finding a new home. Like what? So I can't tell you the when, but this is God telling you trust. Trust me. Been living with an ex-husband, 21 years divorced for 2 years after I'm so sorry. That's not easy. We have a friend who's living with his ex and it's not easy. We hear the turmoil. It's hard to live with an ex. But this card is God telling you, trust in me. It's going to happen. Literally finding a new home. Like literally. Claim it. And when you wake up, feel it. When you pray, pray as if you know it's happening. Okay? Like truly feel it. Try to embody it, right? When you wake up, try not to challenging and grateful. I know. Right. The fact that you're finding the gratitude in it. Exactly. Even though, in those challenging moments, try to shift your mindset to the positive ones. Then you have the Two of Cups. I am worthy of the deepest kind of love. I'm worthy of the deepest kind of love. Two of Cups. You are. Love and partnership. This lovely two reminds you of the value of the soulmates in your life and can signify finding a new partner. Oh, stars. What? Manu, I called your name. I can do you after stars before I close. Don't go anywhere, okay? Stars, what are we doing? Signifying finding a new partner or friend with whom you have an instant bond. This may be romantic or platonic, but you feel naturally and intimately connected, as if you've known one another for a lifetime or more. Spiritually, the card can denote a karmic bond. In work, the card shows positive, supportive friends and colleagues who act in partnership with you to achieve a shared goal. Wow. Whoa. I don't know, but this is like a new home, love, like whether it's platonic or not, it's a soulmate. Soulmates they can be platonic. So, Zin, I think you keep on missing your turn too. Hey, so now, yeah, the list is closed, sweetie. Thank you for stopping by. Don't go anywhere, Zin, because I'm going to do Manu next and then you, but I'm going to close after that. So if you leave, you might miss your chance. All right, stars, let's see. Your next one is the Eight of Wands. I manifest multiple opportunities. Wow, this is like, yeah, keep staying in that positive headspace. Aw, Crystal, thank you. Oh, it's hard, but I'm so grateful. Thank you, so now. I hope I see you next time. Much love. All right, then you have the Eight of Wands behind that. Stars, Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands. News, messages, and energy. Stop. Even news, like energy, like things are happening. Eight, number of change, and this passionate, driven suit of wands signifies news that creates new opportunities. It's the card of communication, and events begin to speed up. So if you've been waiting for a decision or other news, this is highly likely now. In general, there will be more emails, texts, and other messages arriving. It even says travels favored. So it's a busy card that brings opportunity for frequent trips for work and short breaks for leisure. The advice here is to pause and consider your options rather than respond impulsively. So things are going to pick up speed for you. Things are going to happen. Have faith. Stay in that positive mindset. It's a beautiful read. Like, it's an amazing read. This is God saying, I see you. I see you. I hear you. Just be patient. I had to hear that a couple of times the other day. Be patient. Like literally 2 different tarot readers for a collective read brought up the words of being patient. And one of them told me to stop looking at my YouTube analytics. And then I did a read for myself. And the last card was talking about be patient. I was like, okay, God has to tell me things 3 times sometimes. And then look, stars, the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. I trust whatever the universe brings me. Trust in the universe. You're learning something right now. I have work up also. I had nothing else to give after Dad passed. Ready to re-enter life again. I gave up work. I get it. I do. But you're ready. You're ready now. And I know it's hard when we lose a family member. I do. But you're ready. And things are going to pick up speed. God's got you. And your father's always here. Your father never left you. Their energy is still here with you all the time. Yeah. You're going to have an amazing life. And this is a new beginning for you. Things are going to pick up speed, okay? I'm sending you so much love and light. Hang in there. Keep doing the next right thing. Thank you so much. All right, Manu and then Zen. And then I got to close. Manu, are you still here? Did you stick around? I feel him. Yeah. I'm so glad. That means you're connected with spirit. Yeah. And that's going to help guide you. That's going to push you through to do the next right thing. Hola, Mickey. ¿Cómo estás? Did I lose Manu already? Manu and Zen. I'm going to give you a timeout. I'm just kidding. Manu and Zen. All right, Zen. What does chameleon mean? Oh, Brainy Chameleon, my name? It just happened to come up because I was a kindergarten teacher and I had a classroom pet that was a chameleon. And so my content used to be kids' videos, like learning letter sounds and numbers. Yeah. So that's just my name, Brainy Chameleon. All right, Zen, tell me, do you want a general read or do you have a specific question? Muy bien, ¿y vos? Muy bien, pero estoy un poco cansada ahora porque estoy trabajando para 3 horas. A general. All right, then. DC's hand. Yeah, suits her. Thank you, Mickey. All right, Zen. Higher powers, source, creator of all. I said she'd come in. Oh, Zen, I think I remember you mentioning that. Yeah, I was in the public classroom for 18 years. Last year was my last full year. I love my students, but I had to close the chapter because of the outside demands and all the hours they asked me to work for free. That led to a lot of resentments. All right, a general read for Zen. All right, higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Zen, as Zen's here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. I call upon Zen's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment. When one rises, we all rise. That one didn't want to shuffle. When one rises, all rise. I didn't want to shuffle because that Page of Pentacles was sticking out. I'm open to It says I'm open to opportunities for personal growth. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Zen. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Words of wisdom and clarity for Zen. Zen. Yeah. Maddie and I, Key Fog, we used our retirement to buy the 9 acres that we're living on. Thank you, Divine. Okay. Aw. Hey, Alea, I've closed my list today. Mickey, no hablo español. Tired. Ya cansada means tired. All right. Been working in the public for 5 years. Yeah, but you know, I know a lot of teachers that can handle all that, you know, Zen. I don't know. I really got upset with the system taking advantage of teachers. Like it made me feel resentments inside. But I also was actively in alcoholism and addiction. So when I went through my spiritual awakening and I got sober, I just aligned with a different calling. I still tutor. I tutor online, actually. Cansada means. All right. Okay. Of course. All right. You've got the 8 of Wands. I manifest multiple opportunities. So this is your higher power saying, whatever you want to happen can happen. Hey, Too Young. I've closed out my reading today, sweetie. I'm sorry. I've just been on for 3 hours already. So I will be ending with Zen as long as Manu doesn't come in. Which I think Manu left. I hope I can see you on the next one, though. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, Zen. 8 of Wands. What? News, messages, and energy. 8, number of change in the passionate, driven suit of Wands signifies news that creates new opportunities. It's a card of communication, and events begin to speed up. So if you've been waiting for a decision or other news, this is highly likely now. In general, there will be more emails, texts, and other messages arriving. Travel's also favored. So this busy card brings opportunities for frequent trips for work and short breaks for leisures. And advice here is to pause and consider your options rather than respond impulsively. So it's something speeding up. I don't know what it is, whether it's around your work life or your love life, but something's coming in. Some news, some message, something speeding up. All right, Manu, don't go anywhere. You're next. All right, then you have the Nine of Pentacles. I take the time I need to nurture myself. And look, as a teacher, I know how it can be hard to do that, but you really got to. When your cup isn't full, it's hard to feel spirit. Comfort, luxury, abundance, and sensuality. You find time to enjoy life's pleasures, which brings a sense of contentment as you appreciate the material things you deserve. Yes, I do it. This says you do. It's like you do it. It says you find the time to enjoy life's pleasures. Good job. Like, I had a hard time doing that, which brings us to now I don't, but I did then. There is work to do in the future, but now you can recharge and reflect on your success so far. The card also signifies financial independence, the freedom to be yourself and do what makes you happy. An additional meaning of the Generous Nine is a deep connection with nature and feeling truly at home in your environment. You have everything you need just now. Yeah, we got to put down our phones, right? We do. And that's where you're going to connect with your source. That's where you're going to find peace by connecting with your divine. You're right. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune, a major arcana card. I trust whatever the universe brings me. Like, what a beautiful, you just have a beautiful, like, I can tell you're in a good headspace. You're really like, okay, God, whatever you got for me, ocean, water. I'm such a water baby. Like, I don't know how to describe the peace I feel. I feel peace in the nature here in the woods, but when I'm around water, oh, it's really a peace. And like snorkeling or scuba diving, oh, when the wheel appears, luck improves and you take a step closer to the success you desire. You're just taking off. And it's because I can see this positive mindset you have. Positivity attracts more. Like attracts like. If you have felt challenged or stuck, the card indicates that you will soon be back in the flow as good things come to you more easily and naturally. So keep connecting with nature like you're doing, and you're going to stay in that positive headspace and you're going to attract more abundance. It even calls for maybe some psychic work. I can tell you're connected to the esoteric vibe. So I don't know if you've been dabbling in psychic work or not, but that's the Wheel of Fortune kind of mentions that. But thank you, Zen. I appreciate you. All right, Manu. Manu, what will the year 2026 be like for me? Health, financial, love. I'm a doctor and mystic. What? Stop. No wonder you're getting all the good juju. You already know how this world works. Like, it's all energy based and it's all, oh, you're so far ahead. I love it. 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 All right. Thank you. Thank you, Zen, for bringing this amazing vibe in here. I appreciate you. You're going to do amazing things. I know you are. All right, Manu. What will the year 2026 be like for me? All right. So you asked quite a few. Health, financial, love. So whatever resonates with you in those sections, you're just going to have to use your discernment, Manu. Okay. God bless you, Zen. All right. Higher powers, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Manu. Manu is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding the year 2026. Manu would like spiritual advice surrounding health, finances, and love. Thank you, Divine. Any other messages Manu needs to hear? I call upon our spirit team to come in. Archangels Divine for Manu. Words of enlightenment and clarity. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Manu. Thank you. Manu. When one rises, we all rise. Manu. Are you getting weather yet? We did sick. Yeah. If y'all haven't checked out Sick Bastards channel, go sick it out. I'm from India. Oh, too young. Namaste. No, too young. You're not. But most people are leaving because they know I'm closing out soon. I'm about to close after my news reading. All right, Manu. Wow, that's a deep one. So you're processing, or God's telling you to process something. This is the death card. I let go and embrace new beginnings. It's a pretty deep card. So I don't know if you've already gone through it. It looks like a big cell. Yeah, it was pretty heavy here. I don't know if it's already gone yet or not, sick, but it rained pretty hard here. So what do? You talking to Sick or to me? Sick's on YouTube. He does motovlogs. All right, Manu, the death card. A situation is coming to an end, and this ending may be out of your control. Death here is not physical death, but transition. This card, therefore, heralds necessary change that brings new beginnings and opportunities. You can now see the truth and let go, so events may take their natural course. It's like decluttering, letting go of what no longer serves you. There's an end to something here, Manu, but it's going to create an amazing year for you because you're going to ascend. You're going to open a new window, a new door to something else by closing this one. Then you have the Seven of Pentacles. I trust my ideas and my direction. The Seven of Pentacles. I trust my ideas and my direction. Potential growth. You reflect on your situation and wonder if it's all been worthwhile. The message of the Seven is to keep going. Even when you're doubting yourself or your goal, you are on the right track. If you commit and persevere, you will get the rewards you deserve. It may be tempting to feel dissatisfied and look elsewhere as you've worked hard and invested much time and energy. But don't. This is saying persevere. Appreciate the gains you've made and dedicate yourself. There is much more to come. Don't give up, Manu. If you feel this negative energy coming in, connect with divine patience, right? Just patience and keep doing the next right thing. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles. Through that, you're going to have, or even now, you have everything you need to prosper. Like when you feel in a negative headspace surrounding whatever hard work you're doing, remind yourself, already, I have everything I need to prosper. When you remind yourself now, I have everything I need, you're going to attract more. The universe is just energy. If, the universe is like, okay, Manu's feeling great, so let's send him some more great things. But if we're in a negative headspace, the universe thinks that's what we want because that's what we're focusing on. The Queen of Pentacles, like attracts like. Support and sensuality. As a person in your reading, this queen is a helper, full of practical advice and support for friends and close family. She is firmly rooted to her home and naturally nurtures everything and everyone in her circle. Down to earth, she is a pragmatist who values actions over words. As a situation, the card represents excellent management, financial abundance, and giving, and can also denote empathy with nature, children, and animals. The message here is generosity and financial and emotional security. Like processing this death card, whatever you're processing is going to ascend you into a higher timeline, and you have these pentacles coming in. You have some kind of abundance coming. So just keep doing what you're doing, okay? That's a beautiful read. You're doing the work. I can see it. Thank you, Manu. I do appreciate you. Aru, I'm actually closing out. Aru. Thank you for subbing. Maybe I can catch you on my next live, but I'm exhausted. It's like 3.5 hours, and I think I still have to go to town for dog food. Yeah, dog food. Maybe you can come back by for my next live, though. Look, the universe is telling you, Arup, when you see repeating numbers, that's your God talking to you that you're doing the right thing. Oh, thank you, Manu. I appreciate you. Arup, repeating numbers is God telling you, I see you, I hear you, you're doing the right thing. It's validation, is all repeating numbers are, okay? But I hope I can catch you on the next live and I'll do a read for you, okay? But I do have to close out. Thank you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. Even if you're just watching, your thumbs up, your comments, your love, your positivity. Our positivity is a ripple effect. And because each of you choose to even just listen, you're increasing the positive vibrations of this world. And y'all know we need it. We all need it, right? Thank you, my Sangha. Thank you, my soul tribe. I'll see you on the next one.